السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, where you are. Welcome to Ahfad University for Women, and this is the Project Management PUSS 422. I am your teacher, Mohammed Saeed Mahjoub.
Welcome to today's lecture on the Project Manager. This is a crucial topic in understanding the role of a project manager, PM, in guiding a project to success. In this lecture, we will explore the key functions and responsibilities of the PM, focusing on their roles, the duties they owe to the project, and the qualities that make someone a successful PM. The PM is not just a title, it's a multifaceted role that requires skills in leadership, communication, resource management, and problem solving. You will learn about the different roles a PM plays, such as being a facilitator and communicator. You'll also understand the importance of the PM's responsibility to the project, including acquiring resources and resolving issues. Additionally, we will discuss how a PM is selected, what qualities are important, and what challenges they face, such as managing stress. This content builds on what you may have learned in previous lectures about project management basics, where we discussed the importance of setting clear goals and managing resources. Today, we will dive deeper into who manages the project manager, and how their role is essential in the success of any project. We'll also make connections with the next lectures that will look at specific project management techniques like budgeting, scheduling, and risk management. Understanding the PM's role is the first step toward mastering how projects are managed from start to finish. By the end of this lecture, you should have a clear understanding of the PM's importance in managing projects and the skills and qualities that contribute to their success. Now, let's begin by exploring the first key area, the roles of the project manager. In this slide, we will discuss the learning outcomes for today's lecture. These outcomes will guide what you should be able to do by the end of the session. Let's go through them one by one. 1. Identify the roles of a project manager, PM. By the end of this lecture, you should be able to recognize and describe the different roles that a project manager plays during the project. The PM is responsible for much more than just overseeing the work. They are the facilitator, the communicator, and sometimes even a leader who helps guide the team through challenges. For example, when a project encounters a delay, the PM might act as a facilitator by coordinating efforts to resolve the issue or reallocating resources to get back on track. 2. Discuss the responsibilities of a project manager to the project. The PM has many responsibilities that are directly tied to the project's success. These include acquiring the necessary resources, solving problems, and ensuring that the project stays on schedule and within budget. For instance, imagine you are working on a software development project. The PM must ensure that the right team members, developers, designers, are available and that there are enough resources, like computers and software tools, to keep the work progressing smoothly. 3. Evaluate the criteria for selecting an effective project manager. Here, we will look at what makes a project manager the right choice for a particular project. You will learn about the key qualities and skills that a successful PM must have. These qualities include credibility, leadership, and the ability to handle stress. We will discuss how different projects might require different types of PMs. For example, a construction project might need a PM with strong leadership and technical skills, while a marketing project may require someone with strong communication and creativity skills. 4. Understand the characteristics and challenges of virtual project management. In today's world, many projects are managed by teams that are spread across different locations or even different countries. The PM in these situations becomes a virtual project manager. Virtual project management comes with its own set of challenges, such as time zone differences, language barriers, and difficulties in maintaining team communication. You will learn strategies that PMs use to manage such challenges effectively. For example, using communication tools like video calls and project management software can help virtual teams stay connected and on track. As we go through these learning outcomes, keep in mind how they connect to previous lectures. If you've already learned about the basic principles of project management, such as setting objectives and managing risks, you will see how these skills are directly tied to the role of the project manager. Also, in the future lectures, we'll dive deeper into project management techniques like budgeting and scheduling, where understanding the PM's responsibilities will be essential. By the end of this lecture, you should feel confident in identifying and understanding the roles and responsibilities of a PM, as well as knowing what makes someone a good choice for managing projects. We'll go over the content overview for today's lecture. This will give you an outline of the main topics we will cover, and how these topics are connected to the learning outcomes we just discussed. 1. The PM's roles. We will start by looking at the different roles that a project manager plays in a project. As we've mentioned before, the PM is not just a manager, they are a facilitator, a communicator, and in many cases, a leader. Facilitator, this means the PM helps ensure that things run smoothly. They coordinate tasks and ensure that all team members are working together effectively. For example, if a task is delayed because one team member needs more resources, the PM might step in to facilitate by reallocating resources or adjusting the schedule. Communicator, a PM must communicate clearly with all team members, stakeholders, and clients. They must share important information and updates regularly, ensuring that everyone is on the same page. For instance, a PM in a construction project must communicate regularly with workers, suppliers, and clients to make sure the project stays on track. Virtual project manager. In today's global environment, many projects involve remote or distributed teams. The PM must manage these teams using technology, such as video calls, email, and project management software. The challenge here is to ensure clear communication despite the distance and potential time zone differences. Meetings, convener and chair, PMs are also responsible for organizing and leading meetings. These could be team meetings to discuss progress, or meetings with clients to review deliverables. The PM must ensure that meetings are productive, focused on solving problems, and that actions are assigned to the right people. 2. The PM's responsibilities to the project. Next, we will explore the key responsibilities that the PM has to the project itself. These include acquiring resources. The PM ensures that all necessary resources, such as people, equipment, and budget, are available. They must plan ahead and ensure that everything is in place for the project to succeed. For example, in a software development project, the PM must ensure that the development team has access to the necessary software, hardware, and skills. Fighting fires and overcoming obstacles. In every project, unexpected issues will arise. The PM is responsible for addressing these challenges, whether it's a delay, a resource shortage, or a technical problem. They must be problem solvers and act quickly to keep the project on track. Leadership. A successful PM must be a strong leader, able to motivate and guide their team, making key decisions when necessary and setting the direction for the project. Leadership also involves dealing with conflicts and ensuring that everyone stays focused on the project goals. Negotiation, conflict resolution, and persuasion. Managing relationships with stakeholders is a critical part of a PM's job. They must negotiate resources, timelines, and expectations with clients, team members, and suppliers. Conflict is common in projects, and the PM must resolve disagreements and ensure smooth collaboration. 3. Selection of a project manager. Finally, we will discuss how organizations select project managers. What qualities do PMs need to be successful? We'll focus on the following. Credibility. The PM must have the necessary expertise and a reputation for delivering successful projects. For example, an experienced PM in the construction industry might be chosen for a large building project because of their technical knowledge and past success with similar projects. Sensitivity. A good PM must be aware of their team's needs and be able to manage different personalities and cultural differences. In global projects, understanding these differences is crucial to maintaining a harmonious team environment. Leadership style and ethics. The PM's leadership style, whether it's participative, directive, or delegative, plays a big role in how they manage the team. Ethical leadership is also important, ensuring that the PM makes fair decisions and adheres to company values. Ability to handle stress. Projects often involve tight deadlines and high pressure. A good PM must remain calm and effective under stress, making clear decisions even when things are challenging. This content connects to what we've discussed before in terms of the basic project management principles, such as managing time, cost, and scope. Today, we're focusing on the person who leads and manages all of these factors, the project manager. In future lectures, we will dive deeper into how PMs manage specific aspects like budgeting, scheduling, and risk management, building on the skills and qualities we discussed today. To summarize, today's lecture will help you understand the key roles and responsibilities of a project manager, including the critical qualities that make them effective in leading a project to success. We will also explore how to select the right PM for different types of projects, considering their experience, leadership skills, and ability to handle challenges. By the end of this lecture, you'll have a clear understanding of how project managers contribute to the success of a project and what to look for when selecting one. Key terms that are essential for understanding the project manager's role. These terms are important because they describe the main functions and characteristics of a PM. As we go through them, I will provide examples to make sure you fully understand each term. Let's begin. 1. Facilitator. A facilitator is someone who helps make things easier by guiding a process or conversation. In the context of project management, the PM acts as a facilitator to ensure that the project runs smoothly. The PM facilitates the work by coordinating team activities, removing obstacles, and ensuring that team members have what they need to be productive. Example. Imagine a team working on designing a new app. The PM might act as a facilitator by ensuring that the designers, developers, and marketing team communicate effectively. If one team is waiting on another for information, the PM steps in to make sure the flow of work continues without delay. In the previous lecture, we discussed the importance of communication and teamwork, which are linked to the PM's role as a facilitator. Without clear communication, the project could face delays, and the PM's facilitation becomes even more important. 2. Communicator. A communicator is someone who shares important information with others in a clear and effective way. A PM must be an excellent communicator to keep all stakeholders informed, whether they are team members, clients, or other departments. Example. Let's say a project manager is overseeing the construction of a new building. The PM needs to communicate the project's progress to the client, update the team on any changes, and ensure suppliers know when to deliver materials. Good communication helps avoid confusion, keeps the project on track, and prevents errors from happening. Earlier in this course, we talked about the importance of keeping everyone in the loop. A PM's communication is crucial in making sure that no one is left out of critical conversations, whether it's an update on a delay or sharing new information about the project requirements. 3. Virtual Project Manager. A virtual project manager is a project manager who oversees a team that is working from different locations, often across various countries or time zones. In today's globalized world, many projects require virtual teams. The PM must use technology to manage the team and make sure the project stays on course. Example: imagine a software development project where the development team is in India, the marketing team is in the United States, and the project manager is in the United Kingdom. The PM must rely on tools like video calls, email, and project management software to communicate with the team and ensure that everyone is working together toward the same goals. This is a real-world scenario many companies face today, and understanding how to be an effective virtual project manager is an essential skill for PMs. In future lectures, we will explore how PMs can manage remote teams using tools like Slack, Trello, or Zoom. 4. Meetings, Convener and Chair. A convener is the person who arranges and organizes a meeting, while the chair is the person who leads and directs the meeting. In project management, the PM often takes on both of these roles. The PM must organize meetings to discuss project updates, resolve issues, and make decisions. As the chair, the PM must ensure the meeting stays on topic, is productive, and results in clear actions. Example: imagine the PM is running a meeting with the project team to discuss the current status of a marketing campaign. As the convener, the PM arranges the meeting, sends out the agenda, and ensures that all the relevant team members can attend. Once the meeting starts, the PM acts as the chair, guiding the discussion, making sure everyone has a chance to speak, and summarizing decisions made. Earlier in the course, we talked about managing time effectively. As the chair of a meeting, the PM needs to ensure that the meeting doesn't go off track and that time is used efficiently, which is a key part of managing resources. Summary of key terms. So, to recap, a facilitator is someone who helps ensure smooth coordination of tasks and removes obstacles. A communicator ensures that important information is shared clearly with all involved parties. A virtual project manager manages teams that are spread out across different locations, using technology to stay connected. The PM is often the convener and chair of meetings, organizing them and ensuring they are productive. These terms are all interconnected, and understanding them will help you see how a project manager navigates different aspects of a project. For example, when managing a virtual team, the PM must be both a communicator and a facilitator. Similarly, when managing meetings, the PM needs to use their communication and leadership skills to keep the team focused and ensure decisions are made. We will go over the key roles that a project manager, PM, plays in any project. As we have mentioned earlier, the project manager is not just someone who supervises tasks. Instead, the PM takes on several critical roles that help guide the project from start to finish. In this slide, we will focus on 4 primary roles that a project manager must play. Facilitator, communicator, virtual project manager, meetings, convener and chair. Let's go through each one in more detail. 1. Facilitator. The PM as a facilitator plays an essential role in making sure the project team works smoothly together. This means the PM helps organize tasks, resolves issues, and makes sure everyone is working toward the same goal. In many ways, the PM acts like a problem solver who ensures that there are no barriers preventing the team from achieving their objectives. Example: imagine a construction project. The team might face delays due to weather conditions or equipment failure. As a facilitator, the PM would step in to help reorganize the work schedule, ensure that the right resources are available when needed, and make sure that communication between team members stays clear to keep things moving forward. This role is linked to what we have discussed earlier about problem solving and coordination. We've already talked about how important it is to manage project resources and time. In the role of facilitator, the PM ensures that the team's time and resources are used efficiently. 2. Communicator. The PM as a communicator is one of the most important roles. Communication is key to any project's success. The PM must ensure that the right information flows to the right people at the right time. This includes keeping stakeholders, team members, clients, and other parties updated on the project's progress. Example: in a software development project, the PM must keep everyone informed about the project's timeline, budget, and any potential risks. If a delay is expected, the PM must communicate this to the client and explain how the delay will affect the project. Similarly, if the team is facing difficulties with the coding phase, the PM must inform the client about the issue and offer solutions. In previous lectures, we have talked about the importance of clear communication and stakeholder management. As a communicator, the PM needs to apply these concepts by keeping all parties informed and engaged. Without clear communication, there is a higher chance of misunderstandings, which can lead to delays and confusion. 3. Virtual Project Manager. In today's world, many projects are managed by teams working from different locations, sometimes even in different countries. This is where the PM takes on the role of a virtual project manager. Managing a virtual team means that the PM must rely on technology to communicate and keep the team on track. Example: let's consider a marketing project with team members based in different parts of the world. The PM might have team members in the United States, India, and Germany. To manage the project effectively, the PM needs to use video conferencing tools, online project management software, and regular email updates to keep everyone connected. The PM must ensure that everyone understands the project goals, deadlines, and tasks despite being in different time zones. Earlier, we discussed the role of the PM in communicating with the team and stakeholders. In the case of a virtual PM, technology is the tool that enables effective communication. The PM needs to be comfortable using digital tools and must be able to address challenges that come with managing a team remotely, such as time zone differences or language barriers. 4. Meetings, convener and chair. Lastly, the PM is often the convener and chair of meetings. As the convener, the PM is responsible for organizing meetings, setting the agenda, and ensuring that all the necessary people are present. As the chair, the PM leads the meeting, making sure that it runs smoothly, stays on topic, and produces the necessary outcomes. Example: imagine a PM leading a meeting to discuss the progress of a product launch. As the convener, the PM schedules the meeting, sends out the agenda, and makes sure all the key stakeholders, such as the product team, the marketing department, and the client, are invited. During the meeting, as the chair, the PM ensures that everyone stays focused on the agenda, addresses any issues raised by team members, and makes decisions based on the discussion. After the meeting, the PM would summarize the key actions and distribute them to the team. In previous lessons, we talked about meeting management and decision-making. As the convener and chair, the PM needs to apply these skills to ensure that meetings are efficient and lead to real progress on the project. To summarize the four main roles of the PM: Facilitator ensures smooth team coordination and removes obstacles. Communicator shares important information with stakeholders and keeps everyone updated. Virtual Project Manager manages remote teams using technology. Meetings, convener and chair, organizes and leads meetings to keep the project on track. These roles are all interconnected and show how the PM is not just overseeing the project but actively guiding the team, solving problems, and ensuring that everyone is aligned and working towards the same goals. As we move forward in the course, these roles will be critical when we discuss topics like resource management, scheduling, and risk management. Understanding how a PM facilitates the project, communicates effectively, and leads meetings will help you better understand how to manage the day-to-day operations of a project. In this slide, we are focusing on the role of the facilitator. This is one of the key roles a project manager plays, and it's essential for the smooth running of any project. As a facilitator, the project manager helps guide the team, ensures that everyone is on the same page, and removes obstacles that may slow down progress. Let's go into more detail on what it means to be a facilitator. What does a facilitator do? As a facilitator, the project manager's job is to make sure that everything runs smoothly. This means the PM needs to coordinate team efforts, remove obstacles, and ensure that the work is progressing as planned. The facilitator role is not about giving orders or controlling everything. Instead, it's about helping the team work together effectively to achieve the project goals. To explain this more clearly, let's break it down into a few important tasks. Coordinating team efforts. The PM as a facilitator makes sure that all team members are aligned with the project goals and tasks. The PM helps organize the work, sets priorities, and makes sure that each team member knows what their responsibilities are. This means that the PM regularly checks in with different team members, clarifies tasks, and ensures that there is no confusion about who is doing what. Example: imagine a team working on a product launch. One group might be responsible for design, another for marketing, and another for logistics. As a facilitator, the PM checks in with each group regularly to make sure everyone is progressing on time and that the work from each team is aligned. If the marketing team needs some updated product images from the design team, the PM ensures that this happens smoothly without delays. Removing obstacles. In any project, there are bound to be challenges and roadblocks. The PM must identify and remove these obstacles so the team can continue their work. This could involve solving technical problems, managing interpersonal conflicts, or finding ways to overcome resource shortages. Example: let's say the development team is running into a technical issue with software that is preventing them from meeting a deadline. As the facilitator, the PM steps in to understand the issue and helps find a solution, either by reallocating resources or bringing in an expert to solve the problem. The PM may also need to adjust the project schedule or communicate with stakeholders about the delay, all while keeping the team focused on the project's end goal. Supporting team communication. The facilitator also ensures that communication flows freely between all team members and stakeholders. This might involve organizing regular meetings or creating systems for tracking project progress. The PM encourages an environment where team members feel comfortable sharing their ideas and concerns. Example: consider a team working remotely from different parts of the world. The PM, in their facilitator role, would ensure that the team stays connected by using communication tools like video calls, group chats, or project management software. This allows everyone to stay informed, discuss issues, and collaborate effectively, despite being in different time zones or locations. Why is the facilitator role important? The facilitator role is crucial because without effective coordination and clear communication, the project can become disorganized, which can lead to delays, mistakes, and frustration among the team. The PM's ability to manage these issues and keep the team focused and aligned is key to the project's success. The role of the facilitator also links directly to the earlier key term of communication that we discussed. As a facilitator, the PM has to communicate with everyone, ensuring that the right information gets to the right people at the right time. In fact, a PM who is an excellent facilitator is often also an excellent communicator. Facilitator in the context of previous lectures. In previous lectures, we discussed the importance of teamwork, problem solving, and time management. The facilitator role is a natural extension of these concepts. For example, when we discussed time management, we learned that effective project scheduling is critical. The facilitator role helps ensure that tasks are completed on time by removing obstacles and helping team members stay on track. Similarly, the PM's role as a facilitator is tied to problem solving. If the team faces challenges, the PM steps in to find solutions and make sure the project continues without significant disruptions. Real-world example. Let's look at a real-world example of a project where the PM's role as a facilitator was crucial. Imagine a company launching a new app. The team is made up of designers, developers, marketing experts, and customer service representatives. The design team faces delays in finalizing the user interface, and the marketing team needs the final design to prepare promotional materials. The project manager, in their facilitator role, communicates with both teams to understand the problem, reallocates resources to support the design team, and adjusts the marketing team's timeline. The PM also keeps the client informed about the new timeline and ensures everyone is still working towards the same goal. To summarize, as a facilitator, the project manager coordinates team efforts and makes sure everyone is aligned with the project goals. Removes obstacles that may slow down the project, such as technical issues, resource shortages, or conflicts. Supports communication among all team members and stakeholders to ensure smooth collaboration. As we continue in the course, you will see how the facilitator role connects to other project management tasks, such as resource allocation, scheduling, and risk management. A PM's ability to facilitate effectively will play a big part in the success of these tasks. In this slide, we are focusing on the role of the communicator, a key responsibility of a project manager, PM. Being a good communicator is absolutely essential for any PM, as communication is the foundation of any successful project. The PM must share information clearly, listen actively, and ensure that everyone involved in the project is on the same page. Let's dive into what it means for a PM to be an effective communicator and why this role is so important. What does a communicator do? As a communicator, the PM is responsible for ensuring that all information related to the project is shared properly and in a timely manner. This involves not only sending out information but also listening and understanding feedback from team members, stakeholders, and clients. Here are some key aspects of the communicator role. Sharing information clearly and effectively. A PM must ensure that all stakeholders, from the team members to clients, are updated with accurate and relevant information. This could include progress updates, challenges, changes in scope, and deadlines. If the information is not clear, misunderstandings can occur, leading to mistakes and delays. Example. Let's say a PM is managing the development of a new mobile app. During the development process, the PM must regularly communicate the progress to the client, ensuring that they know what features have been completed, which ones are still in progress, and if any delays are expected. The PM must provide this information clearly, so the client understands the current status and can make informed decisions. Listening actively to stakeholders. Communication is not just about talking, it's equally important to listen. The PM must actively listen to what team members and stakeholders are saying. This helps the PM understand any concerns, challenges, or suggestions that may come up during the project. Example. If a team member on a construction project raises a concern about the availability of materials, the PM needs to listen carefully, understand the issue, and then find a solution. By actively listening, the PM can solve problems before they become bigger issues. Adapting communication style to the audience. Every project involves different stakeholders, and each one may require a different communication style. The PM needs to adapt their style based on who they are communicating with. For example, communicating with the project team may require a more informal and technical approach, while communication with clients or upper management may need to be more formal and focused on high-level details. Example. When the PM is updating the design team, they might use technical language related to design software and programming languages. However, when speaking to a client, the PM would avoid technical jargon and focus on the project's progress, budget, and timelines, using language that is easy to understand. Why is the communicator role important? Effective communication is vital for a successful project. If the PM doesn't communicate well, things can easily go wrong. For instance, if team members don't understand their tasks or deadlines, or if stakeholders aren't kept up to date on project progress, the project may fall behind or fail altogether. In previous lessons, we discussed the importance of clear instructions, teamwork, and setting expectations. All of these concepts rely on effective communication. A PM who can communicate clearly can set expectations, resolve conflicts, and help the team stay focused on the goals. Earlier in the course, we learned about stakeholder management and how important it is to keep everyone involved in the project well informed. The PM's role as a communicator directly links to this. By keeping stakeholders informed, the PM ensures that there are no surprises and that everyone's expectations are aligned. In future lectures, we will explore conflict resolution and negotiation. A key part of both of these skills is communication. For example, in conflict situations, the PM must listen to both sides and communicate clearly to find a solution. Similarly, when negotiating with stakeholders, clear communication ensures that both parties understand each other's needs and can come to an agreement. Let's consider a real-world example to help you understand the importance of the communicator role. Imagine a company launching a new e-commerce website. The project manager is working with multiple teams: designers, developers, marketers, and the client. The PM must keep all these groups informed. With the design team, the PM needs to communicate specific design requirements, deadlines, and feedback. With the development team, the PM communicates technical requirements and ensures they understand the design specifications. With the client, the PM must keep them updated on the website's progress, explaining any delays or changes in the timeline. In this case, the PM's ability to communicate effectively with different teams and the client ensures that the project stays on track, all parties are aligned, and there are no misunderstandings about the project's scope or expectations. To summarize, as a communicator, the PM shares information clearly and effectively with all stakeholders, listens actively to team members and stakeholders, understanding their concerns and needs, adapts their communication style to suit different audiences, whether it's the team, clients, or upper management. In future lectures, as we explore other areas of project management, in this slide, we are going to discuss the role of the virtual project manager. This is a very important role, especially in today's globalized world where many projects involve teams that are spread out in different locations, sometimes even across different continents. As a virtual project manager, the main challenge is to lead a team that is not physically together, but instead working remotely from various places. Let's dive into what it means to be a virtual project manager and why this role is becoming increasingly important. What does a virtual project manager do? A virtual project manager, VPM, is someone who manages a project where the team members are not in the same physical location. This could mean that the team is spread across different cities, countries, or even continents. The VPM must use digital tools to communicate, organize work, and ensure the project stays on track. The main task of a virtual project manager is to maintain effective communication and coordination among the team despite the physical distance. This means that the VPM must be skilled in using technology to keep everyone connected and informed. Key responsibilities of a virtual project manager. Managing remote teams. One of the primary tasks of a VPM is to manage remote teams. Since team members are working in different places, the VPM must make sure that everyone understands their tasks, deadlines, and roles. This often involves coordinating through digital platforms like email, video calls, and project management tools. Example: imagine a team that is building an e-commerce website. The designers are in India, the developers are in Germany, and the project manager is in the United States. The VPM must ensure that the design team shares their designs on time, that the development team is clear about the design specifications, and that the client receives regular updates on the progress. The VPM coordinates this work by using tools like video conferencing for meetings, online project management tools for task tracking, and instant messaging for quick updates. Using technology to stay connected. Technology plays a key role in virtual project management. Without face-to-face communication, the VPM must rely on tools like video calls, collaborative workspaces, and project management software to ensure everyone is aligned and working together effectively. Example: A VPM might use platforms like Zoom for regular check-in meetings, Slack for daily communication, and Trello or Asana to keep track of project tasks and deadlines. These tools help the team stay informed about what needs to be done and who is responsible for each task. Maintaining team motivation and engagement. One of the challenges of virtual teams is keeping the team motivated and engaged, especially when there is no physical presence to encourage people. The VPM needs to make sure the team stays connected, motivated, and productive. Example: a PM might organize virtual team building activities, like online games or casual coffee breaks over video calls, to encourage bonding and a positive team culture. In addition, the VPM should make sure everyone feels heard and valued, which can be more challenging in a virtual setting. Regular one-on-one check-ins with team members can help ensure that they are satisfied with their work and feel supported. Challenges faced by a virtual project manager. Managing a virtual team comes with its unique set of challenges. Let's go over some of these. Time zone differences. When the team is spread across different time zones, coordinating meetings can become difficult. The VPM has to find a time that works for everyone, which can sometimes be a challenge. Example: if the VPM is in New York, and the design team is in India while the development team is in Germany, finding a meeting time that works for everyone can be tricky. The VPM might have to organize meetings outside of normal working hours or rotate meeting times to ensure fairness for all team members. Communication barriers. In virtual teams, there is no opportunity for informal face-to-face conversations, which can sometimes lead to misunderstandings. The VPM needs to make sure that the communication is clear, and encourage team members to ask questions if they are unclear about something. Example: if the team is working on a technical issue and there is confusion about the task, the VPM might need to schedule an extra video call to clarify the issue. Encouraging team members to ask for clarification and making sure no one feels hesitant to do so is important for maintaining clarity in communication. Cultural differences. When working with a global team, the VPM must be aware of cultural differences. This could affect how people communicate, work, or even how they handle feedback. Example: in some cultures, people may be more direct with their communication, while in others, people may be more polite and indirect. The VPM must be sensitive to these differences and ensure that communication remains respectful and effective, promoting a positive and inclusive team environment. Why is the role of virtual project manager important? The role of the virtual project manager is becoming increasingly important as more companies are working with teams that are spread across different locations. Many businesses now hire remote workers or outsource parts of their projects to teams in other countries. The VPM helps keep the project organized, ensures communication is clear, and ensures that the team remains motivated and productive, regardless of where they are located. In previous lectures, we discussed the importance of teamwork and coordination. These are even more critical in a virtual setting. Without good communication tools and techniques, a virtual team can quickly become disconnected, leading to delays, errors, and confusion. The VPM ensures that these risks are minimized. Real-world example. Let's look at a real-world example to see how the virtual project manager role works in action. Imagine a global software development company with teams in the United States, India, and Australia. The project manager oversees the development of a new mobile app. Since the team is spread across multiple time zones, the PM uses a combination of tools like Google Meet for video calls, Trello for task management, and Slack for daily communication. The PM ensures that all team members are aware of the project's deadlines, reviews the work completed, and coordinates feedback from the client. The PM also organizes weekly check-in meetings at different times, so every team member has the chance to join at least one meeting every month. This ensures that everyone is engaged and aware of the project's progress. To summarize, as a virtual project manager, the PM manages remote teams using digital tools, uses technology to stay connected, ensuring clear communication and efficient work, maintains team motivation and engagement, even when team members are spread across the globe. The VPM must overcome challenges like time zone differences, communication barriers, and cultural diversity, and use the right tools and strategies to keep the project on track. In this slide, we are going to focus on the role of the project manager as the convener and chair of meetings. This is another essential role that the PM must play to ensure that the project runs smoothly and that all team members and stakeholders stay informed and aligned. Let's break down what it means to be the convener and the chair of meetings, and why these roles are important in the context of managing a project. 1. What does it mean to be the convener of a meeting? As the convener, the project manager is responsible for organizing the meeting. This involves deciding the purpose of the meeting, setting the agenda, inviting the right people, and ensuring that the necessary resources, such as meeting rooms or virtual meeting links, are available. Key tasks of the convener role. Setting the agenda, the PM must prepare an agenda that clearly outlines the topics to be discussed. The agenda helps keep the meeting focused and ensures that all important issues are addressed. Inviting the right people, the convener ensures that only those people who are necessary for the discussion are invited to the meeting. Inviting too many people can lead to an unproductive meeting, while inviting too few can result in important viewpoints being missed. Scheduling the meeting, the PM also decides when the meeting will take place, making sure that it fits within everyone's schedules. This is particularly important in virtual meetings where team members may be in different time zones. Example. Let's say the project manager is organizing a meeting to review the progress of a new marketing campaign. As the convener, the PM would first set the agenda, reviewing the project timeline, discussing marketing strategies, and addressing any issues that have come up. The PM would then send out the meeting invitations to the marketing team, the design team, and the client, making sure the meeting time works for everyone. 2. What does it mean to be the chair of a meeting? As the chair of the meeting, the project manager leads the meeting and ensures that it runs smoothly. The chair is responsible for managing the meeting's flow, keeping it on topic, and making sure that all important points are covered in the time allowed. Key tasks of the chair role. Leading the discussion. In this slide, we are going to summarize everything we've covered so far about the roles of the project manager, PM. By now, you should have a clear understanding of the many different hats that a PM wears during the course of a project. To help solidify your understanding, we'll briefly go over the key points from the previous slides and connect them to the overall responsibilities of a project manager. 1. The PM as a facilitator. As a facilitator, the project manager helps ensure that the team works together smoothly. The PM removes obstacles, coordinates tasks, and ensures that everyone knows their responsibilities. They are responsible for making sure that the work is progressing as planned, and that everyone on the team is communicating effectively. Example: imagine a project where the team is working on developing a new website. The PM, acting as a facilitator, would make sure that the designers, developers, and marketers are all on track and communicating with each other. If there's a delay in one area, the PM steps in to reassign resources or adjust the schedule to keep everything moving forward. This role connects to what we discussed in earlier lectures about teamwork and problem solving. The facilitator ensures that there are no obstacles hindering the team's progress, which keeps the project on schedule and prevents delays. 2. The PM as a communicator. As a communicator, the PM is responsible for sharing important information with the team and stakeholders. Communication is crucial to keeping everyone informed, avoiding misunderstandings, and making sure the project stays on track. The PM must communicate clearly, listen actively, and ensure that all relevant information is being shared with the right people at the right time. Example: for instance, in a construction project, the PM needs to communicate regularly with contractors, suppliers, and clients about progress, timelines, and any potential problems. If there's a delay in receiving materials, the PM must inform the client and discuss how it will affect the schedule. Earlier, we discussed the importance of clear communication and stakeholder management. As a communicator, the PM plays a key role in maintaining transparency and trust throughout the project. 3. The PM as a virtual project manager. In today's globalized world, many projects involve remote or distributed teams. As a virtual project manager, the PM uses digital tools and technology to manage team members who may be working in different time zones or locations. This role requires strong communication skills, as the PM must ensure that the team remains connected and aligned, even without face-to-face interactions. Example: imagine a software development project with team members based in different countries. The VPM must use tools like Zoom, Slack, or Asana to ensure that the team stays on task, communicates effectively, and meets deadlines. Regular video calls and task management tools are essential for keeping the project on track. This role ties directly into what we discussed earlier about communication tools and the challenges of managing virtual teams. Being a virtual project manager requires an understanding of how to use these tools effectively to overcome the challenges of distance and time zone differences. 4. The PM as a convener and chair of meetings. As the convener and chair, the project manager organizes and leads meetings. The PM is responsible for setting the agenda, inviting the right people, keeping the meeting on track, and ensuring that the discussion is productive. At the end of the meeting, the PM must summarize the decisions made and assign actions to the team. Example: in a marketing campaign meeting, the PM might convene the meeting, create an agenda that includes reviewing campaign progress and discussing upcoming deadlines, and invite the marketing team and client. As the chair, the PM would ensure the meeting stays focused, encourage everyone to share their thoughts, and ensure that decisions are made about the next steps. We've previously discussed meeting management and decision-making. As the convener and chair, the PM ensures that meetings are not only productive but also that the project team stays aligned on objectives and responsibilities. Why are these roles important? All of these roles, facilitator, communicator, virtual manager, and chair, are interconnected and contribute to the success of the project. A PM must be flexible and adapt to different situations as the project progresses. Whether it's facilitating teamwork, keeping stakeholders informed, managing remote teams, or ensuring productive meetings, the PM plays a key role in keeping the project on track and ensuring its success. The roles of the PM are also connected to the earlier concepts we've discussed, such as resource management, time management, teamwork, and problem solving. A PM must use all of these skills effectively to ensure that the project is completed on time, within budget, and to the satisfaction of the stakeholders. Let's consider a real-world example to pull everything together. Imagine a global company that is launching a new product. The project manager has to facilitate the work by making sure the product design, manufacturing, and marketing teams are aligned and working together smoothly. Communicate with stakeholders regularly to keep them informed about progress, issues, and changes. Manage a virtual team of designers, engineers, and marketers who are spread across different locations around the world. Lead meetings, ensuring they are productive, decisions are made, and the team has a clear plan of action. By fulfilling all these roles, the project manager ensures that the product is launched successfully, on time, and meets the expectations of the stakeholders. To summarize, the PM acts as a facilitator, coordinating the team's efforts and removing obstacles. The PM is a communicator, ensuring that information is shared clearly and promptly with the right people. The PM is a virtual project manager, using technology to manage remote teams and ensure they stay connected. The PM is the convener and chair of meetings, organizing and leading discussions to ensure clear decisions and actions are made. These roles are essential for the PM to effectively manage the project, address challenges, and keep everything moving forward. In this slide, we will focus on the responsibilities that a project manager, PM, has to the project itself. These are the duties and obligations that the PM must fulfill in order to ensure that the project is completed successfully. As we have discussed in earlier slides, the PM plays many roles, but today, we will examine the responsibilities that are directly related to managing the project's goals, timelines, resources, and risks. Let's go through these responsibilities in detail. 1. Acquiring resources. One of the primary responsibilities of the PM is to acquire the necessary resources for the project. Resources can include people, materials, funding, equipment, and even technology. Key tasks of acquiring resources. Planning resource needs. The PM must identify what resources will be needed throughout the project. This includes determining the skills and expertise required from the team, identifying the materials or technology needed, and calculating the budget. Securing resources. Once the needs are identified, the PM is responsible for acquiring the resources, whether by hiring additional team members, negotiating with suppliers, or securing funding. Allocating resources. The PM ensures that the right resources are allocated to the right tasks at the right time, avoiding any shortages or delays. Example. Imagine a construction project. The PM needs to make sure that workers, construction materials, machinery, and equipment are available when needed. If the PM does not acquire the necessary resources on time, the project could be delayed or go over budget. For example, if the project requires steel for the foundation, the PM must ensure that the steel is ordered in advance and delivered on time, avoiding delays in the construction process. This responsibility links back to what we discussed in earlier lectures about resource management. It's crucial that the PM anticipates what will be needed and acts quickly to secure it. 2. Fighting fires and overcoming obstacles. Every project faces challenges, whether they are unexpected delays, technical issues, or problems with team dynamics. The PM's responsibility is to address these challenges and ensure that they don't derail the project. Key tasks involved in fighting fires and overcoming obstacles. Identifying problems early. The PM needs to keep an eye on the project's progress and identify any potential problems before they become major issues. Finding solutions quickly. Once a problem is identified, the PM must come up with a solution as quickly as possible to minimize the impact on the project. Managing risks. Part of overcoming obstacles involves managing risks, which we'll cover in more detail later in the course. A good PM will always have a risk management plan in place to handle unexpected problems. Example. Imagine that during the production of a new product, the team faces a sudden delay in the supply chain. The PM must act fast to find an alternative supplier, renegotiate delivery timelines, or adjust the project schedule to accommodate the delay. If the PM doesn't respond quickly, this issue could cause a delay in the product's launch, affecting the project's success. This responsibility connects to the earlier topics we discussed on problem solving and time management. The PM must stay calm, think quickly, and implement solutions to ensure the project remains on track. 3. Leadership. The PM must provide leadership to the project team. This is one of the most important responsibilities because the PM is the one who guides the team, makes decisions, and sets the direction for the project. Key tasks involved in leadership. Motivating the team. A PM must inspire and motivate the team to work toward the project's goals. This means creating a positive environment, supporting team members, and ensuring they are engaged and productive. Making decisions. The PM is responsible for making important decisions regarding the project. Whether it's choosing between different solutions to a problem or making budgetary decisions, the PM must be able to make decisions quickly and confidently. Providing vision and direction. The PM sets the vision for the project and ensures that everyone is aligned with that vision. This involves clear communication of goals and expectations to the team. Example. In a software development project, the PM must keep the development team motivated, especially when there are tight deadlines. The PM needs to inspire the team by sharing the project's overall vision, creating a new app that will help thousands of users, and making sure everyone understands how their work contributes to that vision. Earlier, we discussed the PM's role as a leader and communicator. As a leader, the PM's ability to guide the team and make decisions directly impacts the success of the project. For negotiation, conflict resolution, and persuasion. Another key responsibility of the PM is managing relationships with stakeholders, clients, and team members. This often involves negotiation, conflict resolution, and persuasion. The PM must be able to balance the needs of different parties and ensure that the project stays on course. Key tasks involved in negotiation, conflict resolution, and persuasion. Negotiating with stakeholders, the PM often has to negotiate with clients, suppliers, or team members to get the resources, timelines, or support needed for the project. Resolving conflicts. When conflicts arise, whether between team members or with external stakeholders, the PM must handle these situations diplomatically, ensuring that the project continues without disruption. Persuading stakeholders. Sometimes, the PM may need to persuade stakeholders to agree on a decision or course of action, especially if there is disagreement. This could involve convincing the client to approve a change in scope or persuading the team to adopt a new approach. Example. Let's say a client requests a significant change in the project scope halfway through development. The PM must negotiate with the client to understand the reasons behind the request, determine if the change is feasible within the timeline and budget, and then persuade the client to adjust their expectations if necessary. This responsibility connects to what we discussed in previous lessons on conflict management and negotiation skills. The PM's ability to handle conflicts and negotiate effectively can make a significant difference in the project's success. To summarize, the PM's main responsibilities to the project include acquiring resources, ensuring that all necessary resources, people, materials, budget, are available and properly allocated. Fighting fires and overcoming obstacles, identifying problems early and finding solutions quickly to keep the project on track. Leadership, providing guidance, making decisions, and motivating the team to achieve project goals. Negotiation, conflict resolution, and persuasion, managing relationships with stakeholders, resolving conflicts, and persuading others when needed. In this slide, we will explore the critical responsibility of acquiring resources for a project. This is one of the most fundamental duties of a project manager, PM, and it directly influences the success or failure of the project. Acquiring the right resources at the right time is essential for keeping the project on track and ensuring that it can be completed on schedule and within budget. Let's break down what acquiring resources involves, why it's important, and how the PM can effectively manage this process. What does it mean to acquire resources? When we talk about acquiring resources, we're referring to the process of identifying, securing, and managing all the inputs required for the project. These resources can be people, human resources; materials, physical resources; technology, software, tools, equipment; money, budget; time allocation and scheduling. The PM must ensure that these resources are available, accessible, and properly allocated to meet the project's needs. Key steps in acquiring resources. Identifying resource needs. The first step in acquiring resources is identifying exactly what the project will need to be successful. This involves reviewing the project plan and breaking down the tasks to determine what resources are necessary at each stage. Example. Let's say you are working on a construction project. The PM needs to identify what resources will be needed, such as labor, construction workers, materials, bricks, cement, steel, equipment, cranes, trucks, and tools. The PM must also consider the time required to get these resources and when they will be needed during the project timeline. This step ties into what we've discussed in earlier lessons about planning and project scope. The clearer the scope and objectives of the project are, the easier it is to identify the right resources. The PM must also consider the time required to get these resources and when they will be needed during the project timeline. Securing resources. Once the needs are identified, the next task is securing those resources. This can involve negotiating contracts, making purchases, hiring people, or securing funding. Example. In a software development project, the PM might need to secure developers with specific skills, such as proficiency in a programming language. The PM may need to either hire new team members or contract with an external company to provide the right talent. This may involve negotiations, setting budgets, and ensuring that the resources are available when needed. The PM must also work within the project's budget and timeline to ensure that resources are acquired efficiently. This ties into earlier concepts we discussed regarding budgeting and financial management. Allocating resources. After securing resources, the next step is allocating them to the various tasks and team members. The PM must ensure that the right resources are assigned to the right tasks at the right time. Example. In a marketing campaign project, the PM might allocate different resources to different parts of the campaign. For instance, the design team might need additional software for creating graphics, while the marketing team might need a larger budget for advertising. The PM must balance these resources, making sure they are spread across the project to avoid shortages or bottlenecks. Effective resource allocation is linked to what we've discussed earlier about time management and task prioritization. The PM needs to consider how resources are distributed to ensure the project progresses smoothly without wasting time or money. Why is acquiring resources important? Acquiring the right resources is essential because without them, the project cannot move forward. Missing or delayed resources can cause bottlenecks, delays, and even complete project failure. The PM is responsible for ensuring that everything needed to complete the project is available and ready for use. If a resource is unavailable, it can impact the quality of the work, increase costs, or delay timelines, all of which can affect the overall success of the project. Challenges in acquiring resources. There are several challenges that a PM might face while acquiring resources. Let's look at a few common ones. Resource shortages. Sometimes, the resources needed for a project are in limited supply, such as specialized labor, rare materials, or expensive equipment. Example. A construction PM might find that certain building materials are backordered, or a software development PM might find that developers with the required expertise are in high demand. In such cases, the PM may need to adjust the timeline or find alternative resources to prevent delays. Budget constraints. Budget limits can make it difficult to acquire all the resources needed for a project. The PM must find ways to allocate resources efficiently within the financial constraints of the project. Example. Imagine you are managing an event planning project, and the budget for the venue is lower than expected. The PM must find a way to reduce costs for other resources, such as decorations or catering, to ensure the project stays within budget. This connects to earlier lectures on financial management and budgeting. A PM must always ensure that resources are acquired without exceeding the budget, and they need to make tough decisions when there are limited funds. Time constraints. In many projects, there is limited time to acquire resources, which can lead to rushed decisions or compromises on quality. The PM must work with suppliers, contractors, or team members to ensure timely delivery of resources. Example: if a PM is working on a film production and the shooting schedule is tight, they might need to acquire equipment or crew quickly. The PM must ensure that the resources are secured in time to avoid delays, while also maintaining quality. The process of acquiring resources connects closely to several other topics we have covered and will cover in future lectures. For example, resource management. Earlier, we discussed how important it is to manage resources efficiently throughout the project. Acquiring resources is the first step, but once they are secured, the PM must continue to monitor and adjust their usage to avoid waste or shortages. Risk management. Securing the right resources is also part of managing project risks. If resources are unavailable, it could lead to delays or increased costs, which is a potential risk to the project. We'll dive deeper into risk management in later lectures, but acquiring resources effectively helps minimize some of these risks upfront. Let's take an example from the film industry to illustrate acquiring resources. Imagine a project manager working on a movie production. The PM needs to acquire people, actors, directors, technicians, etc. Materials, costumes, props, and filming equipment. Technology, cameras, lighting equipment, and editing software. Money, securing funding for the production. In this case, the PM must negotiate contracts with actors, hire technical staff, ensure the necessary equipment is available, and manage the budget to keep costs under control. Without these resources, the production can't move forward. To summarize, acquiring resources is a vital responsibility of the PM and involves identifying the resources needed, determining what resources will be required for the project's success, securing the resources, acquiring people, materials, and equipment through negotiation, purchasing, or hiring, allocating resources, ensuring resources are distributed effectively across the project. Acquiring the right resources is critical for keeping the project on track, within budget, and on schedule. The PM's ability to acquire, allocate, and manage resources directly impacts the project's success. In this slide, we will focus on a crucial responsibility of the project manager, PM: fighting fires and overcoming obstacles. While every project starts with a plan, no project ever goes perfectly according to that plan. Unexpected problems and challenges, what we often refer to as fires, will inevitably arise. It's the PM's job to identify these issues early and find effective solutions to overcome them, ensuring that the project stays on track. Let's break down what it means to fight fires and how a PM can overcome obstacles throughout the course of a project. What does fighting fires mean in project management? The phrase fighting fires refers to addressing urgent problems or crises that arise during a project. These issues might come up unexpectedly and can disrupt the flow of work if not handled quickly. In project management, a fire could be anything from a missed deadline, resource shortages, or technical failures, to interpersonal conflicts among team members or issues with external stakeholders. While no one wants these types of problems, the PM must be prepared to handle them. The goal is to find solutions quickly to minimize the impact on the project, so it can continue to progress smoothly. Key aspects of fighting fires and overcoming obstacles. Identifying problems early. The first step in overcoming obstacles is identifying potential problems before they grow into serious issues. A PM needs to stay vigilant throughout the project and keep an eye out for anything that could affect progress. This could involve regularly checking in with the team, tracking project milestones, and keeping communication open with stakeholders. Example: imagine a PM managing a software development project. The team might be working on coding and realize halfway through the project that the original technology chosen for the app is not compatible with some features. The PM must quickly identify this issue before it becomes a much bigger problem that could delay the project. This links to earlier lessons on risk management. By identifying risks early, the PM can plan ahead and take preventive measures. The earlier problems are spotted, the easier they are to fix. Finding solutions quickly. Once a problem is identified, the PM must act fast to find a solution. Time is often of the essence, and delays can lead to further complications. The PM must assess the situation, come up with potential solutions, and decide on the best course of action. Example: imagine a marketing project where the design team is late in delivering graphics needed for a campaign launch. The PM quickly evaluates the situation, communicates with the team, and determines that the launch can be postponed by 1 week to accommodate the delay. Alternatively, the PM might bring in additional designers or adjust the campaign schedule to make up for lost time. This responsibility connects to what we've discussed in previous lectures about time management and problem solving. The PM must manage the project timeline and take quick action to ensure that the project can continue without significant setbacks. Managing resource shortages or delays. Another common obstacle in projects is running into shortages or delays in resources. This could be anything from running out of materials, losing key team members, or dealing with suppliers who fail to deliver on time. The PM must find alternative resources or adjust the schedule to ensure the project can continue. Example: in a construction project, if the supplier for materials like steel suddenly experiences a delay, the PM might find a different supplier or adjust the schedule to accommodate the delay. Alternatively, the PM could reallocate resources from other parts of the project to keep things moving. The PM's ability to manage resources effectively, which we discussed in earlier lessons, is key to overcoming this type of obstacle. The PM needs to be resourceful and flexible in finding solutions, whether that means changing the schedule, adjusting the project scope, or finding alternative suppliers. Managing team and stakeholder expectations. Sometimes, the obstacles aren't just about resources or timelines. They may involve managing expectations. When problems arise, the PM has to manage the expectations of both the project team and stakeholders, ensuring that everyone is informed and on the same page about changes or delays. Example: let's say a project is delayed due to unexpected weather conditions, and the project completion date must be pushed back. The PM must communicate with the client and the team about the delay, explain the reasons, and manage their expectations about the new timeline. This helps avoid disappointment or misunderstandings and allows everyone to adjust their plans accordingly. This connects to our earlier discussion on communication and stakeholder management. The PM must ensure clear communication with everyone involved in the project, explaining the obstacles, how they are being addressed, and what the new expectations are. Why is fighting fires and overcoming obstacles important? The PM's ability to fight fires and overcome obstacles is critical for keeping the project on track and ensuring it is completed successfully. Problems will always arise in any project, and it is how the PM handles them that makes the difference between success and failure. By quickly identifying and resolving problems, the PM can prevent small issues from becoming major roadblocks that derail the project. Without this ability, the project could face delays, cost overruns, and dissatisfaction from stakeholders. This ties into earlier lectures on project risks and decision-making. The PM must be prepared to make tough decisions and act swiftly to keep the project moving forward. Challenges in fighting fires and overcoming obstacles. Some common challenges that PMs face when fighting fires and overcoming obstacles include pressure from stakeholders. When issues arise, stakeholders may become anxious or frustrated. The PM must manage these emotions and maintain a professional, calm demeanor while addressing the problem. Limited time and resources. Sometimes, there is not enough time or resources to fully address a problem. The PM must prioritize and make quick decisions, often with imperfect information. Team morale. If obstacles continue to arise, team morale can suffer. The PM must maintain motivation and keep the team focused on the project's goals, even when things are difficult. These challenges relate to what we discussed in previous lectures on leadership and communication. The PM must lead the team through difficult situations, maintaining focus, morale, and productivity, even when problems arise. Let's look at a real-world example to illustrate how a PM might fight fires and overcome obstacles. Imagine a film production company working on a new movie. The production team faces several obstacles. Unexpected weather delays that prevent filming. A key actor falls ill and needs to be replaced. A critical piece of equipment breaks down. In this situation, the PM acts as the problem solver. They reschedule filming around the weather forecast. The PM quickly finds a replacement actor and makes necessary adjustments to the script and schedule. The PM arranges for the broken equipment to be fixed or rented, ensuring minimal impact on the production schedule. In all of these situations, the PM needs to act quickly and decisively to prevent these obstacles from causing further disruption to the project timeline or budget. To summarize, fighting fires and overcoming obstacles is an essential responsibility of the PM, and it involves identifying problems early, staying alert and proactive in detecting issues before they escalate, finding solutions quickly, responding to problems with urgency and clear decision-making, managing resource shortages or delays, adapting the project plan to handle unexpected issues with resources, managing expectations, communicating with stakeholders and the team to keep everyone aligned despite obstacles. These skills are critical to keeping the project moving forward, ensuring that the PM can address challenges effectively and minimize disruptions. The crucial role of leadership in project management. Leadership is not just about being in charge, it's about guiding the team, making important decisions, motivating others, and ensuring that everyone works together toward the project's goals. A strong project manager, PM, must possess excellent leadership skills to successfully lead the project to completion. We will go over the key aspects of leadership that are essential for a project manager, and I'll explain how leadership ties into the other responsibilities and skills we've covered so far in this course. What does leadership mean in project management? In the context of project management, leadership means guiding and influencing the project team to accomplish the project goals. A leader is someone who inspires, motivates, and supports their team while ensuring that everyone works together effectively. Leadership is a combination of skills such as decision-making, communication, problem-solving, and team management. A good PM doesn't just tell people what to do. Instead, they provide direction, set clear expectations, and create an environment where the team can work efficiently and effectively. Leadership also involves taking responsibility for the success and failure of the project, making sure the team stays focused, and navigating the challenges that may arise. Key aspects of leadership and project management. Providing direction and vision. One of the PM's key leadership responsibilities is setting the direction for the project. The PM must make sure that the project team clearly understands the goals and the purpose of the project. This includes breaking down the project into manageable tasks and ensuring that everyone knows their role and how it contributes to the overall success of the project. Example. Let's imagine a project where the PM is leading a team to develop a new mobile app. The PM provides the team with a clear vision to create an innovative, user-friendly app that will help improve customer satisfaction. The PM then breaks this vision down into smaller tasks, such as designing the user interface, coding the app, and testing the features. Everyone on the team knows their part and understands how it contributes to the bigger picture. This ties into what we discussed in earlier lectures about setting clear goals and project scope. The leader must ensure that the vision is not only clear but also shared by everyone on the team. Motivating the team. A project manager must also be a source of motivation for the team. Motivation is critical to ensuring that the team stays engaged and productive throughout the project. The PM should inspire the team, build confidence, and create a positive work environment that encourages everyone to do their best. Example. During a long-term project, the team might face challenges, and morale could dip. As the PM, you might recognize that the team is feeling burnt out. To motivate them, you could organize a team-building event or acknowledge the hard work and achievements of the team during a meeting. Encouraging the team and celebrating small wins along the way helps keep everyone focused and motivated. Motivating the team is closely connected to the earlier lesson on team dynamics and conflict resolution. When a PM can motivate their team, they reduce the likelihood of conflict and keep the team working harmoniously towards shared goals. In this slide, we'll cover 3 critical skills that every project manager, PM, needs to have: negotiation, conflict resolution, and persuasion. These skills are essential for managing relationships, resolving problems, and keeping the project on track, especially when things get challenging. Let's break down each of these skills in detail and see how they work together to help the PM succeed. 1. Negotiation. What is negotiation? Negotiation is the process of discussing and reaching agreements between 2 or more parties. It often involves finding a solution that satisfies everyone involved, even if the initial positions are different. In project management, the PM is constantly negotiating with stakeholders, clients, team members, suppliers, and other parties. Key aspects of negotiation. Understanding needs and interests. The PM must understand what each party wants or needs from the negotiation. For example, a supplier might want to increase prices, while the project team might need to reduce costs. Finding compromises. Negotiation often requires compromise. The PM may need to find a middle ground where both parties feel satisfied. Reaching agreements. The goal of negotiation is to reach an agreement that benefits both parties and helps the project move forward. Example. Imagine a construction project where the PM negotiates with a supplier to get materials at a lower price. The supplier wants to raise prices, but the PM needs to keep costs within the project budget. Through negotiation, the PM might agree to a discount in exchange for committing to a longer-term relationship or a larger order in the future. This way, both parties win, and the project stays on budget. Negotiation is closely linked to what we have discussed in earlier lessons about budgeting and resource management. The PM needs to negotiate with suppliers, contractors, and clients to make sure resources are available and within budget. 2. Conflict resolution. What is conflict resolution? Conflict resolution refers to the methods and processes used to resolve disagreements or disputes. In any project, conflicts can arise between team members, stakeholders, or even suppliers. A PM must be skilled in conflict resolution to address these issues quickly and effectively, ensuring that they do not derail the project. Key aspects of conflict resolution. Identifying the source of conflict. The first step is understanding where the conflict comes from. It could be a misunderstanding, miscommunication, or differing priorities. Finding common ground. The PM works to find common ground between the conflicting parties. This might involve facilitating discussions and making sure everyone feels heard. Implementing a solution. Once a common understanding is reached, the PM must help find a practical solution that resolves the conflict and moves the project forward. Example. In a software development project, there might be a conflict between the development team and the design team. The developers believe the design is too complicated to implement in the given time, while the designers feel that the developers are not fully understanding their vision. The PM steps in to mediate by setting up a meeting where both teams can express their concerns. By listening to both sides and helping them understand each other's challenges, the PM can help them find a solution, such as adjusting the design to fit the timeline without compromising its core features. This links to what we've already covered in team management and communication. A PM who can resolve conflicts effectively ensures that team relationships remain strong and that the project continues without disruptions. 3. Persuasion. What is persuasion? Persuasion is the ability to influence others to adopt a particular viewpoint, agree to a decision, or take specific action. In project management, the PM must often persuade stakeholders, clients, team members, or suppliers to support decisions that are in the best interest of the project. Key aspects of persuasion. Building credibility. The PM must establish credibility by demonstrating expertise, being reliable, and acting in the best interest of the project. Presenting logical arguments. Persuasion often involves presenting clear, logical reasons for why a certain decision should be made. This could involve presenting data, evidence, or expert opinions. Appealing to emotions. In some cases, persuasion involves understanding the emotions and motivations of the other party and appealing to those in a way that resonates with them. Example. Imagine a PM who needs to persuade the project sponsor to approve additional funding for the project. The PM might present data showing that additional resources will lead to higher quality work and a faster timeline. By showing the sponsor that the additional investment will ultimately benefit the project and the company, the PM can persuade them to approve the funding. Persuasion is closely related to leadership, which we discussed earlier. A PM who is persuasive can gain the support of others and keep the project moving forward, even when there are disagreements or challenges. Why are these skills important in project management? These three skills, negotiation, conflict resolution, and persuasion, are critical for a PM because they help the PM manage relationships, solve problems, and keep the project on track. As a project manager, you will be dealing with different stakeholders, each with their own goals, priorities, and perspectives. Negotiation allows you to find mutually beneficial solutions. Conflict resolution helps you manage disputes, and persuasion ensures that you can rally support for your decisions. In earlier lessons, we discussed how communication and team dynamics are key to project success. These skills directly support effective communication and collaboration, allowing the PM to keep everyone aligned and focused on the project's goals. Challenges in negotiation, conflict resolution, and persuasion. While these skills are critical, they can also present challenges. Here are a few common obstacles PMs face. Strong differences in interests. Negotiating with parties who have opposing interests can be difficult. For example, a supplier may want to increase prices, while the project team wants to keep costs low. Escalating conflicts. Sometimes, conflicts between team members or stakeholders can escalate quickly, making resolution harder. The PM needs to act quickly to prevent small issues from becoming bigger problems. Resistance to persuasion. Not everyone will be easily persuaded. A PM might face resistance when trying to change stakeholders' opinions or convince the team to adopt a new approach. These challenges are part of what makes project management so dynamic and interesting. As we've seen in earlier lessons, decision-making and leadership are key to managing these challenges. The PM needs to remain calm, be flexible, and approach these situations with empathy and confidence. Real-world example. Let's consider a real-world example from the business world to see how these skills play out in practice. Imagine you are managing a project to launch a new product. The marketing team has created a campaign, but the sales team is concerned that the product's features are not clearly explained. There is a conflict between the two teams because the marketing team believes the campaign is already strong, while the sales team feels more details are needed to help sell the product. In this situation, the PM needs to negotiate with both teams to find a compromise between the campaign's messaging and the sales team's needs. Resolve the conflict by mediating a meeting where both teams can express their concerns, and then finding a solution that satisfies both groups. Persuade the stakeholders, such as the senior management or the client, to approve the updated campaign by presenting data showing how the changes will improve the product's sales potential. Through negotiation, conflict resolution, and persuasion, the PM ensures that both teams are aligned, and the project moves forward successfully. Summary of negotiation, conflict resolution, and persuasion. To summarize, these three skills are essential for every project manager. Negotiation, finding mutually beneficial solutions and reaching agreements with stakeholders. Conflict resolution, addressing disagreements or disputes to ensure the project stays on track. Persuasion, influencing others to support your decisions and the goals of the project. By mastering these skills, a PM can effectively manage relationships, solve problems, and keep the project moving forward, even in challenging situations. In this slide, we'll use a real-world example to help tie together everything we've learned so far about project management. We're going to look at Tesla's Model 3 project, which is a perfect example of a complex and ambitious project where many of the roles and responsibilities of a project manager come into play. This example will help you understand how the concepts we've discussed, such as resource acquisition, leadership, negotiation, conflict resolution, and persuasion, work together in a real project environment. Let's break down the key aspects of the Tesla Model 3 project and see how the project management concepts we've studied are applied. 1. Project Overview. Tesla's Model 3 is an electric vehicle designed to be affordable while maintaining Tesla's reputation for innovation and performance. The project was part of Tesla's goal to mass-produce electric cars for the broader market. The timeline for the Model 3 project was ambitious. Tesla needed to scale up production from the more limited Model S and Model X vehicles to meet a much higher demand for the Model 3. As we explore this example, think about the project manager's role in guiding the team through the challenges of scaling production, meeting deadlines, and managing resources. 2. Acquiring resources. One of the first challenges Tesla faced with the Model 3 project was acquiring the right resources. The project required a vast amount of raw materials, skilled labor, and cutting-edge manufacturing technology. Key resources in the Model 3 project. People. Tesla needed to hire and train a large workforce to build the new car. This included engineers, production line workers, and quality control teams. Materials. The project required huge amounts of materials, including batteries, electronics, and car parts. Securing these materials in the quantities needed was a significant task. Technology. Tesla needed advanced manufacturing equipment, including robots and automated production lines, to produce the Model 3 at scale. Example. In the early stages, Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, emphasized the importance of automation and robotic assembly lines. Tesla had to invest heavily in advanced technology to produce the Model 3 efficiently. However, during the production ramp-up, some of the automation processes didn't work as expected, which delayed production. The project managers needed to quickly find alternative solutions to ensure that production could meet the growing demand. This connects to earlier lessons on resource management and budgeting. The PM had to ensure that Tesla could obtain and allocate the necessary resources, while also keeping the project on budget. 3. Fighting fires and overcoming obstacles. As we've discussed earlier, fighting fires means addressing unexpected problems that arise during the project. For Tesla, the Model 3 production ramp-up was filled with obstacles. Examples of obstacles in the Model 3 project. Production delays. The ambitious plan for automating the production line didn't go as smoothly as expected. Tesla faced significant production delays because some of the robots couldn't handle the complexity of assembling the Model 3. Supply chain issues. Tesla also faced issues with its supply chain. For example, delays in getting essential components, like batteries and parts for the car's interior, caused production delays. Financial strain. Tesla was under financial pressure because they had invested heavily in the Model 3 project. With delays, there was a risk of running out of cash to keep production going. The project manager's role here was critical. The team needed to identify problems quickly and implement solutions. For example, when automation failed, they decided to bring in more human workers to help with the production line until the automation could be fixed. This connects to the concept of problem solving and time management we discussed earlier. A PM must stay calm and find ways to address issues quickly without losing sight of the project's goals. 4. Leadership and decision-making. Elon Musk, as the leader of Tesla, played a central role in providing direction and making crucial decisions for the Model 3 project. However, leadership isn't just about making big decisions, it's also about motivating the team and setting the right example. Key aspects of leadership in the Model 3 project. Providing vision. Musk had a clear vision for the Model 3, to make electric cars affordable for everyone while maintaining Tesla's reputation for innovation. He communicated this vision clearly to his team. Motivating the team. Tesla's team faced pressure and setbacks, but Musk's leadership and his ability to inspire his employees helped them stay focused on the goal. Making tough decisions. There were moments when tough decisions needed to be made, such as prioritizing automation versus human labor. Musk, along with the PMs, had to make these decisions to keep the project moving forward. Example. During the production bottleneck, Elon Musk famously slept at the factory to ensure that the team worked through the night to meet production targets. This act of leadership set an example for his team, showing them his commitment to the project. This ties into what we've covered about leadership and motivating the team. Musk's leadership was vital in navigating the challenges of the Model 3 project, ensuring the team stayed focused on the ultimate goal. 5. Negotiation and persuasion. Tesla faced a range of negotiations with suppliers, contractors, and even employees throughout the Model 3 project. One of the key negotiations was with suppliers for parts like batteries and other essential components. Negotiation examples in the Model 3 project. Battery supply negotiations. Tesla negotiated with Panasonic to supply the batteries needed for the Model 3. This was a critical part of the project, as the battery supply chain was essential for meeting production targets. Workforce negotiations. Tesla also had to negotiate labor terms with the workforce, especially as production ramped up. Ensuring that workers were satisfied and productive was important for keeping the project on schedule. Persuasion in action. Musk and his team used persuasion to convince investors to support the massive capital requirements for the Model 3. They presented the Model 3 as not only a game-changer in the electric car market but also a crucial step toward Tesla's long-term success. This links directly to what we've discussed about persuasion and conflict resolution. Negotiating with suppliers and persuading investors were key aspects of ensuring the project stayed funded and on track. 6. Conflict resolution. There were also internal conflicts at Tesla regarding how to best handle production challenges and how to balance automation with human labor. As the PM and leader, Musk needed to resolve these conflicts within his team to ensure that production continued smoothly. Example of conflict resolution. Some engineers at Tesla were frustrated with the complexity of the automated systems. There was a conflict between those pushing for more automation and those who wanted to rely on human workers to get the job done. The PMs had to mediate this conflict, helping the team understand the benefits and limitations of both approaches and finding a compromise. This relates to our earlier lessons on team management and conflict resolution. A good PM must know how to handle these internal conflicts and keep the team aligned toward the common goal. To summarize, the Tesla Model 3 project demonstrates how all the project management skills we've discussed come together in a real-world example. Acquiring resources. Tesla needed to secure materials, labor, and technology to meet production demands. Fighting fires and overcoming obstacles. The PMs at Tesla dealt with production delays, supply chain issues, and financial pressure to keep the project on track. Leadership. Musk's leadership and ability to inspire and make tough decisions were critical in overcoming challenges. Negotiation and persuasion. Negotiating with suppliers and persuading investors were essential for keeping the project funded and moving forward. Conflict resolution. Internal conflicts were resolved to ensure the team stayed focused on the goal. In this slide, we'll recap the key responsibilities of a project manager, PM, that we've covered throughout this course. Understanding these responsibilities is essential for becoming an effective PM and leading projects to success. We've explored several aspects of project management, from acquiring resources to leading teams and overcoming obstacles. Now, let's bring everything together by summarizing the key responsibilities that a PM must fulfill in order to deliver a successful project. 1. Acquiring resources. One of the PM's most important responsibilities is acquiring resources. Resources can include people, materials, equipment, and budget, and without them, the project can't move forward. People. The PM must ensure that the right people with the necessary skills are on the project team. This could mean hiring new team members or working with contractors and suppliers. Materials. Securing the raw materials needed for the project, whether it's physical materials for construction, technology for software development, or any other necessary supplies. Equipment and budget. The PM must also make sure that the equipment needed for the project is available and that the project stays within its financial budget. Example. In the Tesla Model 3 project, the PMs had to secure resources like skilled engineers, materials for the car, and equipment for the production line. Without these resources, the project couldn't be completed on time or within the budget. This connects to our earlier lessons on resource management and budgeting. The PM must ensure the right resources are available at the right time to keep the project moving forward. 2. Fighting fires and overcoming obstacles. No project is without its challenges. The PM must be able to identify problems early, find solutions quickly, and address obstacles that arise throughout the project. This could involve anything from production delays, supply chain issues, or team conflicts. Identifying issues early, the PM needs to monitor the project regularly and spot potential problems before they turn into major roadblocks. Finding solutions. Once a problem is identified, the PM must act fast to find a solution, whether it's adjusting the schedule, reallocating resources, or solving a technical issue. Example. In a software development project, if the development team faces a technical issue that could delay the release, the PM must address the problem quickly by reallocating resources or bringing in an expert to help solve it. This links back to our earlier discussions on problem solving, time management, and risk management. A PM's ability to address and resolve obstacles quickly is critical to keeping the project on track. 3. Leadership. Leadership is one of the PM's most important responsibilities. As a leader, the PM must guide the team, motivate them, and ensure that everyone works toward the project's goals. A good PM inspires their team, makes tough decisions, and ensures the project stays on course. Providing direction, the PM must set clear goals for the project, define the roles and responsibilities of team members, and provide guidance on how to achieve those goals. Motivating the team. It's also the PM's responsibility to keep the team motivated, especially when challenges arise. This could involve providing positive feedback, acknowledging achievements, or organizing team-building activities. Example. During the Tesla Model 3 project, Elon Musk's leadership helped keep the team focused despite setbacks. His vision for affordable electric cars motivated the team to push through production challenges and meet ambitious deadlines. This ties into our earlier lessons on team dynamics and motivation. The PM must lead by example, ensuring the team stays engaged and committed to the project's success. 4. Negotiation, conflict resolution, and persuasion. The PM must be skilled in negotiation, conflict resolution, and persuasion. These skills are essential for managing relationships with stakeholders, clients, and team members. Whether it's negotiating with suppliers or resolving conflicts between team members, the PM's ability to manage these situations can greatly impact the success of the project. Negotiation. The PM often has to negotiate with vendors, clients, or even internal stakeholders to reach agreements that benefit the project. Conflict resolution. Conflicts can arise between team members or stakeholders. The PM must be able to mediate disagreements and find solutions that keep the project moving forward. Persuasion. Persuasion is important when trying to get stakeholders to approve decisions, secure additional resources, or align people with the project's goals. Example. In a marketing campaign project, the PM may need to negotiate with the client to approve a change in scope. At the same time, the PM might need to resolve conflicts between the creative team and the marketing team to ensure the project stays on schedule. These skills are linked to what we've discussed in leadership and communication. A PM must be able to persuade others and resolve conflicts to ensure that the project continues smoothly. 5. Managing stakeholder expectations. Managing stakeholder expectations is another key responsibility of the PM. Stakeholders include anyone who has an interest in the project's outcome, such as clients, team members, suppliers, and investors. The PM must ensure that these stakeholders are kept informed, and their expectations are managed throughout the project. Regular updates. The PM must provide regular updates to stakeholders on the progress of the project, potential issues, and changes to the project plan. Aligning expectations. Sometimes, stakeholders' expectations can be unrealistic. The PM must negotiate and set realistic goals that everyone can agree on. Example. If the project is running behind schedule, the PM needs to communicate with the client and explain the reasons for the delay. The PM must also negotiate a new timeline or solution that aligns with both the project's goals and the client's expectations. This connects back to our lessons on communication and stakeholder management. The PM must be transparent with stakeholders, keeping them informed and ensuring that they understand the project's progress and challenges. 6. Ensuring project success. Finally, the PM's ultimate responsibility is ensuring the overall success of the project. This includes delivering the project on time, within budget, and to the quality standards agreed upon. The PM must ensure that all aspects of the project, from planning to execution, are carefully managed to achieve the desired outcomes. Managing project scope. The PM must make sure that the project stays within scope and does not suffer from scope creep, when additional tasks or requirements are added without proper approval. Managing time and budget. The PM must keep track of the project timeline and budget, ensuring that resources are used efficiently. Example. For example, in the construction of a new office building, the PM needs to ensure that the project is completed on time, that the costs do not exceed the budget, and that the building meets the quality standards required by the client. This ties into our earlier lessons on project scope, budgeting, and time management. The PM must carefully balance all of these factors to ensure the project is a success. To summarize, here are the key responsibilities of the project manager. Acquiring resources, securing the necessary people, materials, and equipment for the project. Fighting fires and overcoming obstacles, identifying and solving problems quickly to keep the project on track. Leadership, leading the team, providing direction, and keeping the team motivated. negotiation, conflict resolution, and persuasion, managing relationships and resolving conflicts to ensure the project runs smoothly. Managing stakeholder expectations, keeping stakeholders informed and ensuring their expectations are aligned with the project's goals. Ensuring project success, delivering the project on time, within budget, and meeting the required quality standards. In this session, we'll explore what makes a project manager, PM, the right choice for a particular project and the key factors that organizations consider when selecting a PM. Choosing the right PM is one of the most important decisions for any project, as the PM plays a crucial role in ensuring the project is successful. A project manager must not only have the necessary technical knowledge and skills but also the ability to lead teams, manage risks, and make decisions that align with the project's goals. Why is the selection of a project manager important? Selecting the right PM is important because the success or failure of a project can depend on how well the project manager manages the team, resources, and challenges that arise. A PM is responsible for making critical decisions, motivating the team, and ensuring that the project meets its objectives within the given timeline and budget. In earlier lectures, we've discussed the key roles and responsibilities of a PM, such as leadership, acquiring resources, and overcoming obstacles. The ability of the PM to handle these tasks effectively makes a huge difference in the project's outcome. That's why choosing the right person for the job is so essential. What does it take to be a successful project manager? A successful project manager must possess a mix of technical, managerial, and interpersonal skills. Let's break down the key qualities and criteria that are often used to select a project manager. 1. Credibility. One of the first qualities organizations look for in a PM is credibility. Credibility is built on a combination of experience, expertise, and a proven track record of delivering successful projects. A credible PM inspires trust among the team and stakeholders and is more likely to gain their support and cooperation. Experience. Having prior experience in similar projects or industries helps establish a PM's credibility. For example, if a company is planning to launch a new product, it would likely prefer a PM who has managed similar product launches in the past. Expertise. The PM must also have technical expertise in the relevant field, whether that's construction, IT, marketing, or any other sector. Example. If a company wants to build a new office building, they may select a project manager with prior experience in construction management, as they'll have a better understanding of the challenges and requirements in that field. This links to what we've discussed in previous lectures about resource management and project scope. A credible PM is more likely to manage resources efficiently and keep the project on scope. 2. Sensitivity. Another important quality is sensitivity. A successful PM must be aware of the needs, concerns, and emotions of the people involved in the project, whether it's the team, the client, or other stakeholders. Team needs. The PM must be able to recognize when the team is facing difficulties, whether it's due to workload, interpersonal issues, or lack of motivation. Cultural awareness. In global projects, sensitivity to cultural differences is also crucial. A PM who understands and respects different cultural norms can manage a more harmonious and productive team. Example. In a software development project, a PM might notice that one of the developers is struggling with their workload. A sensitive PM will recognize this and offer additional support, either by redistributing tasks or providing extra training, before the issue becomes a bigger problem. This links to our earlier lessons on team dynamics and communication. Being sensitive to team members' needs and concerns helps maintain a positive working environment and prevents potential conflicts. 3. Leadership style. The leadership style of the PM is also an important factor. The right leadership style can help motivate the team, foster collaboration, and ensure the project is on track. Some key leadership styles include directive leadership. In situations where quick decisions are needed, a directive leadership style works well. The PM makes decisions and gives clear instructions to the team. Participative leadership. This style involves the team in decision-making and encourages open communication. It works well in situations where team input is important and collaboration is key. Delegative leadership. In this style, the PM trusts the team to make decisions and work independently. It works well with highly skilled teams that require minimal oversight. Example: for a high-pressure project with tight deadlines, a PM might adopt a more directive leadership style, providing clear instructions and making quick decisions to keep the project on track. However, for a research project with a highly skilled team, the PM might take a more participative approach, encouraging team members to contribute ideas and solutions. This connects to what we discussed about leadership in earlier slides. The PM's leadership style directly affects the team's productivity and the project's success. 4. Ability to handle stress. Managing projects can be stressful, and the PM must be able to stay calm and make clear decisions under pressure. Stress can come from tight deadlines, unexpected issues, or high expectations from stakeholders. Decision-making under pressure. The ability to make quick, effective decisions is crucial, especially when the project encounters setbacks. Maintaining focus. A PM must be able to stay focused on the project's goals, even when faced with multiple challenges or distractions. Example: during the development of a new app, if there is a sudden bug that causes a significant delay, the PM must remain calm and focused, quickly identifying the problem, developing a solution, and communicating with the team and stakeholders without panicking. This ties into our earlier lessons about problem solving and time management. A PM's ability to handle stress and maintain focus helps keep the project moving forward during difficult times. 5. Ethics and integrity. Lastly, a PM must have strong ethics and integrity. This means being honest, transparent, and trustworthy in all dealings with the team, clients, and stakeholders. Ethical behavior is critical for maintaining the project's reputation and ensuring that all parties are treated fairly. Transparency. A PM should communicate openly about project progress, challenges, and changes. Hiding problems or not being upfront with stakeholders can lead to misunderstandings and a loss of trust. Fairness. A PM should ensure that everyone is treated fairly, whether it's in terms of workload, compensation, or recognition. Example: in a construction project, if the PM notices that some subcontractors are not meeting quality standards, they must be transparent about the issue and work with the subcontractors to resolve it, rather than ignoring the problem for fear of damaging the relationship. This connects to what we've discussed about communication and team management. A PM who acts with integrity builds trust and ensures a positive working environment. To summarize, when selecting a project manager, organizations look for the following qualities. Credibility. The PM should have the relevant experience and expertise to manage the project successfully. Sensitivity. The PM must be aware of and respond to the needs and concerns of the team and stakeholders. Leadership style. The PM's leadership style should align with the project's requirements and the team's needs. Ability to handle stress. The PM must remain calm and make clear decisions under pressure. Ethics and integrity. The PM should be honest, transparent, and fair in all aspects of the project. In this session, we'll focus on the key factors that organizations consider when choosing a project manager, PM. As we've seen in previous lectures, the role of a PM is crucial to the success of any project, and selecting the right individual for the job can make all the difference. In this slide, we'll go over the main criteria organizations use to select a PM and how these factors contribute to a project's success. Understanding these criteria will help you, as future project managers, understand what qualities and skills are important in managing successful projects. Why is selecting the right PM so important? Choosing the right PM is essential for ensuring the project is delivered on time, within budget, and meets the required quality standards. The PM is responsible for making key decisions, managing the project team, communicating with stakeholders, and solving problems that arise throughout the project. As we have discussed in previous lectures, the PM has many responsibilities, including acquiring resources, leading the team, and managing conflicts. The PM's ability to handle these tasks effectively is influenced by their skills, experience, and personal attributes. That's why organizations spend considerable time selecting the right candidate for the job. Criteria for selecting a project manager. Let's now look at the key criteria that are often used to select a PM. These factors help organizations assess whether a candidate has the necessary qualities to lead a project successfully. We will break them down into specific categories. 1. Experience. One of the most important factors when selecting a PM is their experience. The experience of a PM includes their past work in project management roles, particularly in similar projects or industries. This allows them to understand the challenges that might arise and have strategies to handle them. Relevant industry experience. A PM with experience in the specific industry of the project will likely understand the unique challenges that the project might face. For example, managing a construction project requires different expertise than managing a software development project. Project type experience. A PM with experience in managing similar projects, for example, product development, infrastructure, or IT implementation, will be better prepared to lead the project efficiently. Example: if a company is launching a new product, they may prefer a PM who has previously managed product launches, as they will be familiar with the necessary steps and challenges, such as market research, manufacturing, and marketing. This relates to what we discussed earlier about credibility and leadership. A PM with relevant experience can inspire confidence and trust among stakeholders. 2. Technical expertise and skills. While experience is important, having the right technical expertise is also crucial. The PM should have a solid understanding of the technical aspects of the project they are managing. This could include knowledge of project management software, industry-specific tools, or technical processes involved in the project. Project management tools. Familiarity with tools like Microsoft Project, Trello, or Asana can help a PM plan and track progress effectively. Industry knowledge. If the project involves specific technical processes, e.g., construction, IT development, or engineering, the PM should have knowledge in those areas to make informed decisions. Example: for a software development project, a PM would need to have knowledge of software development processes like Agile or Scrum, as well as understanding technical terms and challenges faced by developers. This technical understanding helps the PM communicate effectively with the team and make informed decisions. This ties back to our earlier lessons on resource management and team management. A PM who understands the technical aspects can better allocate resources and manage expectations. 3. Leadership and management skills. As a leader, the PM must be able to lead and manage the project team. Leadership involves motivating the team, making decisions, and guiding them through challenges. Management skills are equally important, as the PM must coordinate tasks, track progress, and manage resources. Motivation. A good PM must inspire and motivate their team, even during difficult phases of the project. Decision-making. The PM should be able to make tough decisions, such as adjusting the project scope or reallocating resources when necessary. Delegation. The PM should delegate tasks effectively, ensuring that each team member has the right responsibilities based on their skills. Example. During a project, the team may face unexpected challenges. The PM's leadership will be crucial in maintaining morale, encouraging the team to stay focused on the project's goals and finding solutions. This leadership is especially important when there are tight deadlines or limited resources. This connects to earlier lessons on leadership styles and conflict resolution. A PM's ability to manage people and resolve conflicts will directly impact the project's success. 4. Communication skills. Communication is one of the most important skills a PM can have. A PM must be able to communicate clearly and effectively with all stakeholders, team members, and clients. Communication is essential for sharing progress updates, discussing issues, and ensuring everyone is aligned with the project's goals. Clear and concise communication. The PM must ensure that information is communicated in a way that everyone understands. Active listening. The PM should be able to listen to team members, stakeholders, and clients to understand their concerns and feedback. Stakeholder management. The PM must communicate effectively with various stakeholders, keeping them informed and managing their expectations. Example. In a construction project, the PM needs to communicate with contractors, suppliers, the client, and the project team. The PM must provide regular updates on progress, explain any issues that arise, and ensure that everyone is aligned on deadlines and deliverables. This ties into the communication lessons we've covered earlier. A PM with strong communication skills helps prevent misunderstandings and keeps the project moving forward smoothly. 5. Ability to handle stress and pressure. Projects can be stressful, especially when there are tight deadlines, unexpected challenges, or conflicts among stakeholders. The PM needs to remain calm under pressure, make sound decisions, and keep the team motivated. Managing stress. The PM should be able to manage their own stress and help the team deal with stress as well. Staying focused. Even in difficult situations, the PM needs to stay focused on the project's goals and ensure that progress is made. Example. In a high-pressure situation, such as when a deadline is approaching and the project is behind schedule, the PM must remain calm, assess the situation, and find solutions to meet the deadline without compromising quality. This connects to earlier discussions about leadership and problem-solving. A PM who can manage stress is more likely to maintain team morale and ensure the project is completed successfully. 6. Ethical standards and integrity. Finally, organizations look for PMs with high ethical standards and integrity. A PM must be trustworthy, honest, and transparent, ensuring that they act in the best interests of the project and its stakeholders. Transparency: the PM should communicate openly about issues, delays, or changes in the project. Honesty: the PM must be honest about what can realistically be achieved and not make promises they cannot keep. Example: if a supplier causes a delay in delivery, the PM must be transparent with the client about the issue and work to resolve it without hiding the truth. This ties into our earlier lessons on stakeholder management and communication. A PM with high integrity builds trust and credibility, which is essential for a project's success. To summarize, here are the main criteria organizations use when selecting a project manager. Experience: relevant experience in the industry and in similar types of projects. Technical expertise and skills: knowledge of project management tools and industry-specific processes. Leadership and management skills: ability to lead, motivate, and manage the team, and make decisions under pressure. Communication skills: ability to communicate clearly and manage relationships with stakeholders. Ability to handle stress and pressure, staying calm and focused when facing challenges. Ethical standards and integrity, acting with honesty, transparency, and fairness. Now in this slide we will explore why credibility is a critical factor for project managers, PMs, and how it influences their ability to lead a project successfully. We'll also look at the components of credibility and provide real-world examples to help you understand how it works in practice. What is credibility? In the context of project management, credibility refers to the trust and confidence that stakeholders, such as clients, team members, and suppliers, place in the project manager. A credible PM is someone who is seen as reliable, competent, and trustworthy. Credibility is essential because it helps the PM gain the support and cooperation needed to execute the project successfully. When a PM is credible, they can gain the trust of the team and stakeholders, make decisions that are respected and followed, influence others to achieve the project goals. Without credibility, a PM may struggle to get buy-in from the team or stakeholders, and this can lead to misunderstandings, lack of cooperation, and ultimately project failure. Why is credibility important for a project manager? Credibility is critical for several reasons. Trust: without trust, a team will not follow the PM's guidance or respect their decisions. Trust is the foundation of any successful project. Influence: a credible PM has the ability to influence others, including team members, clients, and stakeholders, in a positive way. This is important when the PM needs to make tough decisions or persuade others to take specific actions. Decision-making: when a PM has credibility, their decisions are taken seriously. This allows the PM to act confidently, even in difficult or high-pressure situations. Effective communication: credibility also plays a role in communication. A PM with credibility is more likely to be listened to, and their communication is often clearer and more respected by the team. Example: imagine a project manager working on a construction project. If the PM has a track record of delivering projects on time and within budget, the team and stakeholders will be more likely to trust their judgment when making decisions about timelines, resources, or quality. This links back to earlier lessons on leadership and communication. A credible PM is more effective at leading their team and communicating with stakeholders, as people are more willing to follow and listen to them. What contributes to a project manager's credibility? Credibility is built on several key components, including experience, expertise, integrity, and consistency. Let's go through each one. 1. Experience. One of the most important factors contributing to a PM's credibility is their experience. A PM who has successfully managed similar projects is more likely to gain the confidence of their team and stakeholders. Experience demonstrates that the PM knows what to expect and has the ability to handle challenges that may arise. Relevant project experience. The more projects a PM has successfully managed, the more experience they have in solving problems and making decisions. Industry knowledge. Having experience in the specific industry of the project also helps. For example, a PM with experience in software development will understand the challenges of coding and testing better than someone with no technical background. Example: if a PM is hired to lead a construction project, having prior experience in managing construction projects gives them an advantage, as they will already know the common issues that arise, such as managing contractors, working within budget, and dealing with regulatory requirements. This ties into the earlier discussions on acquiring resources and planning. The more experienced the PM, the more prepared they are to address potential obstacles. 2. Expertise. Expertise refers to the knowledge and skills a PM brings to the table. A PM who has expertise in the specific project area, whether it's technology, construction, marketing, or any other field, will gain the confidence of their team and stakeholders. Technical skills. In some projects, a PM may need specialized technical knowledge. For example, a software development PM should be familiar with coding, project management methodologies like Agile, and software testing. Management skills. Besides technical expertise, a PM must also have strong project management skills, such as risk management, budgeting, and scheduling. Example: if a PM is managing a new IT system implementation, their technical expertise in IT infrastructure and systems will help them understand the challenges and make informed decisions about the project's design and timeline. This links to what we discussed earlier about leadership and resource management. A PM with both technical and management expertise is more likely to earn the trust and respect of the team and stakeholders. 3. Integrity. Integrity is one of the most essential components of credibility. A PM must demonstrate honesty, transparency, and ethical behavior in all their actions. When a PM acts with integrity, it builds trust with the team, clients, and stakeholders. Honesty. The PM should always provide honest updates about the progress of the project, even when things aren't going as planned. Transparency. The PM must communicate openly about any challenges, risks, or changes in the project. Accountability. A credible PM takes responsibility for both the successes and challenges of the project. They do not blame others when things go wrong but instead work to find solutions. Example: if a delay occurs in a project, a credible PM will communicate openly with stakeholders about the reasons for the delay and the actions being taken to get the project back on track. This honesty helps to maintain trust and avoid frustration from stakeholders. This ties back to our earlier discussions on communication and team management. A PM with integrity fosters a positive, productive environment where everyone feels confident in the direction of the project. 4. Consistency. Finally, consistency is essential for building credibility. A PM must be consistent in their actions, decisions, and communication. When a PM behaves consistently, their team and stakeholders know what to expect, which builds trust and confidence. Predictability in decision-making. A PM who consistently makes decisions based on the project's goals and the available information is trusted to do the same in the future. Reliability. Consistency also means following through on promises and commitments. If a PM says they will do something, they must ensure it gets done. Example: if a PM consistently delivers on promises, such as meeting deadlines or resolving issues, their credibility will grow. On the other hand, if a PM regularly fails to meet commitments, their credibility will suffer. This connects to our previous discussions on leadership and time management. A consistent PM keeps the project on track and reassures the team and stakeholders that the project is in good hands. Why does credibility matter for the project manager? As we've seen, credibility is essential because it helps the PM build trust with the team, manage relationships with stakeholders, and make decisions that are respected and followed. Without credibility, the PM's ability to lead the project is weakened, and the project is more likely to face challenges, delays, and miscommunications. In earlier lectures, we discussed the roles and responsibilities of the PM. A credible PM is more likely to successfully perform these roles, especially in challenging situations, because they have the trust and support of the team and stakeholders. Let's take an example from the business world to see how credibility works in action. Imagine a PM leading a large-scale infrastructure project. If the PM has a strong track record of managing similar projects on time and within budget, they will be trusted by the team and stakeholders. When the PM communicates with the team about the project's progress, everyone will believe that the PM is making informed decisions. However, if the PM lacks credibility, perhaps due to poor past performance, the team and stakeholders may become skeptical, leading to less cooperation and more difficulties in completing the project. To summarize, credibility is a crucial component of a project manager's success. It is built on experience, past experience in similar projects and industries. Expertise, knowledge and skills in both the specific project area and project management. Integrity, being honest, transparent, and accountable. Consistency, making decisions that are predictable and reliable. A credible PM can build trust, influence others, and make decisions that keep the project on track. Without credibility, it is difficult for a PM to lead effectively or gain the support needed to complete the project successfully. Here we'll explore why sensitivity is an essential quality for a project manager, PM, and how it impacts the success of a project. We'll discuss the different aspects of sensitivity, why it matters in managing projects, and provide examples to help you understand how to apply this quality in real-world situations. What is sensitivity in project management? In the context of project management, sensitivity refers to the ability of the PM to understand and respond to the feelings, needs, and concerns of the people involved in the project. This includes being aware of both verbal and nonverbal cues from the team, stakeholders, and clients. Sensitivity is crucial because it helps the PM foster a positive working environment, resolve conflicts, and motivate the team. A sensitive PM is able to recognize when someone is struggling or when a situation needs attention, and then act to address it in a way that maintains relationships and keeps the project moving forward. Why is sensitivity important for a project manager? Sensitivity is important for several reasons. Building strong relationships. A PM who is sensitive to the needs and feelings of others can build stronger, more trusting relationships with team members, clients, and stakeholders. Trust and respect are essential for effective collaboration. Resolving conflicts. In every project, conflicts can arise. Sensitivity allows the PM to recognize underlying issues, mediate conflicts, and resolve them before they escalate, ensuring the team stays focused on the project goals. Team motivation. A PM who understands the team's emotions can better support them during difficult times, keeping motivation high and ensuring productivity remains strong. Effective communication. Sensitivity helps the PM understand what others need or expect, which improves the clarity and effectiveness of communication. Whether it's delivering bad news or providing positive feedback, a sensitive PM can tailor their approach to the situation. This ties into what we've discussed in earlier lessons about team dynamics, communication, and conflict resolution. Sensitivity directly influences these aspects by helping the PM navigate relationships and interactions in a thoughtful and effective way. Key aspects of sensitivity in project management. Let's break down the key aspects of sensitivity and how they affect project management. 1. Emotional awareness. A sensitive PM must be aware of the emotions and feelings of their team members and stakeholders. This includes understanding when someone is feeling stressed, overwhelmed, or disengaged. By recognizing these emotions, the PM can take action to address the situation before it becomes a problem. Recognizing stress. If a team member is feeling stressed or overwhelmed, the PM can offer support, whether it's by reassigning tasks, extending deadlines, or simply offering a listening ear. Empathy. A PM should be able to put themselves in the shoes of others and understand their perspectives. This can help when making decisions that affect the team or stakeholders. Example. In a software development project, a developer may feel stressed because they're struggling to meet a tight deadline. A sensitive PM will notice signs of stress, such as changes in behavior or increased frustration, and take time to check in with the developer, offering support or adjusting the workload to reduce pressure. This links to earlier lessons on team management and leadership. Emotional awareness is a key skill for motivating the team and maintaining a positive project environment. 2. Active listening. A sensitive PM must be a good listener. Active listening means paying full attention to what others are saying, without interrupting, and responding thoughtfully. It's not just about hearing the words, but also understanding the emotions and context behind them. Listening to concerns. When a team member raises a concern, the PM should listen carefully, ask questions to clarify, and ensure that the team member feels heard and valued. Responding appropriately. After listening, the PM should respond in a way that addresses the concern or issue raised. This may involve providing solutions, offering reassurance, or making changes to the project plan. Example. If a team member expresses frustration with the current project direction, a sensitive PM will listen carefully to their concerns, ask follow-up questions to understand the root of the frustration, and then offer solutions or adjustments, like changing the team's approach or providing additional resources. Active listening ties directly into communication skills and conflict resolution. A PM who listens well can prevent misunderstandings and ensure that everyone's concerns are addressed. 3. Adapting to different personalities and needs. Every person is unique, and a sensitive PM recognizes that team members and stakeholders may have different personalities, preferences, and needs. Adapting to these differences is an important aspect of sensitivity. Some people may need more guidance or reassurance, while others may prefer to work independently. Personalized communication. A sensitive PM adapts their communication style to fit the individual they are interacting with. For example, some team members may prefer emails with detailed instructions, while others may appreciate a quick phone call to discuss the same matter. Tailoring support. Some team members may need more emotional support or mentorship, while others may simply need practical help with tasks. A sensitive PM provides the right type of support to each individual. Example. In a project, one team member might feel more comfortable asking questions via email, while another may prefer a face-to-face conversation. A sensitive PM recognizes these preferences and adapts their communication style accordingly, ensuring that each team member feels supported. This ties into earlier lessons on communication and team dynamics. A PM who can adapt their style to meet the needs of individuals will foster a more collaborative and efficient working environment. 4. Managing and resolving conflict. Conflict is natural in any project, but a sensitive PM is skilled at managing and resolving conflict before it escalates. Sensitivity helps the PM recognize when conflict is brewing, understand the underlying issues, and find solutions that work for everyone involved. Early intervention. A sensitive PM addresses small issues before they turn into bigger problems. This could involve mediating between team members who are having disagreements or addressing misunderstandings early on. Neutral mediation. When conflict does arise, a sensitive PM listens to both sides, understands each person's perspective, and works to find a resolution that is fair and acceptable to all parties. Example. In a marketing project, two team members might disagree on the direction of a campaign. A sensitive PM would mediate the situation by listening to both perspectives, identifying common ground, and suggesting a compromise that satisfies both parties. Conflict resolution ties into our earlier lessons on leadership and negotiation. A PM who is sensitive to team dynamics can resolve conflicts quickly and keep the project on track. Why is sensitivity important for project success? Sensitivity is important because it helps the PM create a positive, collaborative, and supportive environment. When team members feel understood, valued, and supported, they are more likely to be motivated and engaged. A sensitive PM can also prevent conflicts from escalating and ensure that the project stays on track, even when challenges arise. This connects to our earlier lessons on team motivation and leadership. A PM who understands and addresses the emotional and interpersonal needs of the team will be more successful in achieving project goals. Let's take an example from the film industry to illustrate sensitivity in action. Imagine a PM overseeing the production of a new movie. During filming, one of the actors starts to show signs of stress due to the demanding schedule. The sensitive PM notices this and takes the time to talk with the actor, offering support and suggesting a brief break or lighter schedule to help them manage their stress. By addressing the actor's emotional needs, the PM ensures that the actor stays focused and the production continues smoothly. This example shows how sensitivity can help the PM manage individual team members' needs, maintain morale, and keep the project moving forward. To summarize, sensitivity in project management means emotional awareness, recognizing and responding to the emotions and needs of the team. Active listening, paying full attention to others, understanding their concerns, and responding thoughtfully. Adapting to different personalities, adjusting communication and support based on the individual needs of team members. Managing and resolving conflict, addressing conflicts early and finding solutions that work for everyone involved. A sensitive PM fosters a positive and collaborative working environment, which is crucial for the success of the project. Now moving forward, we'll explore the role of leadership in project management, how different leadership styles can impact a project, and why ethics are crucial for a project manager, PM. Understanding these concepts is essential because they directly influence how a PM leads their team, makes decisions, and ensures the project's success while maintaining a positive, productive working environment. What is leadership in project management? In project management, leadership refers to the ability of the PM to guide, motivate, and influence their team to achieve the project goals. A good leader doesn't just manage tasks, they inspire their team, make critical decisions, and steer the project toward its objectives. Effective leadership is one of the core responsibilities of a project manager. A PM with strong leadership skills can motivate the team, resolve conflicts, and make important decisions that keep the project on track. They are also responsible for setting the vision, ensuring communication flows smoothly, and managing risks. This ties into our earlier discussions about the roles of a PM, where we talked about how a PM must lead the project and ensure all team members are aligned with the project's goals. Leadership helps guide these efforts and provides a sense of direction for the team. Why is leadership important in project management? Leadership is crucial because it helps the PM set clear goals. A leader provides the team with a clear vision and direction for the project. Without this leadership, the team may lack focus and fail to work cohesively. Motivate the team. A strong leader can inspire the team, especially when challenges arise. Motivation helps keep the team engaged and productive. Make informed decisions. A PM must make many decisions during a project. Strong leadership helps the PM make these decisions confidently, even under pressure. Maintain a positive environment. A PM with leadership skills can create a positive, collaborative environment, which is essential for the success of the project. Earlier, we discussed the importance of decision-making and team motivation. Leadership is what enables the PM to make effective decisions and keep the team focused and motivated. Different leadership styles in project management. In project management, there isn't just one way to lead. Leadership styles can vary based on the project, team, and environment. Let's explore some common leadership styles and how they might affect a project. 1. Directive leadership style. In this leadership style, the PM provides clear instructions and closely monitors the team's performance. This style is useful when the team needs strong guidance, or when decisions need to be made quickly. When to use, the directive style is often used when the project has strict deadlines, when the team is inexperienced, or when the project is high risk. Pros: the team knows exactly what is expected of them, and the PM can make quick decisions. Cons: this style may limit creativity and autonomy among team members, as they are closely supervised. Example: in a construction project where deadlines are tight, a PM may adopt a directive leadership style, clearly outlining each task, setting deadlines, and ensuring everyone follows the established processes. This helps ensure the project stays on track despite the tight timeline. This ties into earlier discussions about time management and resource allocation. A directive style can help a PM manage resources and ensure tasks are completed on schedule. 2. Participative leadership style. This style involves the team in decision-making. The PM encourages input from team members, fostering collaboration and consensus building. It's based on the idea that involving the team in decisions improves morale and commitment. When to use, The participative style works well when the project team is experienced, when creative solutions are needed, or when the team's expertise is valuable for decision-making. Pros: it fosters teamwork, boosts morale, and can lead to better solutions by incorporating diverse perspectives. Cons: decision-making may take longer, and conflicts might arise if there are differing opinions within the team. Example: in a marketing campaign project, a PM might use a participative style, where the team is asked for input on the campaign strategy, design, and messaging. This approach helps generate ideas and makes the team feel valued. This links to earlier lessons on team dynamics and communication. Participative leadership fosters collaboration and enhances communication, as team members feel their opinions are considered. 3. Delegative leadership style. In this style, the PM delegates decision-making to the team, allowing them to take ownership of tasks. The PM provides support and guidance but trusts the team to handle the details. When to use: the delegative style is best used with highly skilled, experienced teams that require minimal supervision and can work independently. Pros: it empowers the team and can improve productivity by allowing them to take ownership of their work. Cons: if not managed well, this style can lead to confusion about roles or a lack of direction if the team members are not fully aligned. Example: in a software development project with experienced developers, the PM might delegate specific coding tasks to individual team members, trusting them to make decisions about how to implement features. The PM focuses on providing support as needed, rather than overseeing every detail. This connects to our earlier discussions about delegation and trusting your team. A delegative leadership style allows the team to take more responsibility, leading to greater engagement and ownership. Leadership and project success. Different leadership styles can have a significant impact on the success of the project. The PM must choose the style that best fits the team's skills, the project's needs, and the situation at hand. The right leadership style helps the team stay motivated, work together efficiently, and overcome challenges. Earlier, we talked about how a PM must manage resources, time, and risks. The leadership style a PM adopts can help them manage these elements more effectively, as the style influences how the team works together and how decisions are made. Ethics in project management. In addition to leadership, ethics is another essential quality for a project manager. Ethics refers to the principles that guide a PM's behavior and decisions. A PM must act with integrity, fairness, and honesty to build trust with the team, clients, and stakeholders. Key ethical considerations for a PM. Honesty: the PM should always be honest with the team and stakeholders, especially about challenges or delays. Hiding information can damage trust and make the situation worse. Fairness: the PM must treat everyone equally, making sure that resources, rewards, and recognition are distributed fairly. Transparency: ethical PMs communicate openly, providing regular updates and ensuring everyone involved understands the project's progress and challenges. Example: if a PM encounters a delay due to a supplier issue, they should inform the client as soon as possible and explain how the delay will impact the timeline. By being transparent, the PM maintains the client's trust, even if the news isn't ideal. This ties into our earlier lessons on stakeholder management and communication. Acting ethically builds strong relationships, helps avoid conflicts, and ensures the project progresses smoothly. To end, we'll explore why the ability to handle stress is a crucial skill for project managers, PMs. Projects often come with tight deadlines, unexpected challenges, and high expectations, and it's the PM's job to stay calm and composed under pressure. We'll discuss how stress can affect both the PM and the project, and we'll also explore some strategies that PMs can use to manage stress effectively. What does it mean to handle stress as a PM? Handling stress means being able to manage and cope with the pressure that naturally comes with overseeing a project. The PM is often the one who deals with unforeseen challenges, such as delays, budget issues, or conflicts within the team. Stressful situations can also arise from managing expectations from clients, stakeholders, or senior management. A PM's ability to stay calm, think clearly, and make decisions under pressure is vital for the success of the project. If a PM becomes overwhelmed by stress, it can negatively impact their decision-making, their relationships with the team, and the overall project. In earlier lectures, we talked about how important leadership and decision-making are for a PM. The ability to handle stress is directly related to these skills, because a PM who can manage stress effectively is better equipped to make clear, rational decisions and lead the team through difficult situations. Why is it important for a PM to handle stress? Managing stress is crucial for several reasons. Maintaining focus. When the PM stays calm under pressure, they are better able to focus on solving the problem at hand, instead of getting overwhelmed by emotions or distractions. This helps keep the project on track. Making informed decisions. Stress can cloud judgment, but a PM who handles stress well can think clearly and make informed, strategic decisions even when the situation is difficult. Leading the team. The PM is the team's leader, and if they can handle stress well, they set a positive example for the team. A calm PM helps keep the team focused and motivated, even in challenging situations. Avoiding burnout. Prolonged stress can lead to burnout, which affects productivity and overall well-being. By managing stress, the PM can avoid burnout and stay energized throughout the project. Earlier, we discussed how leadership and communication are essential for project success. A PM who manages stress well will be more effective at leading the team, keeping everyone focused, and maintaining a positive working environment. How can a PM handle stress effectively? There are several strategies that a PM can use to manage stress. Let's go over some of the most effective ones. 1. Time management. One of the best ways to handle stress is through effective time management. When a PM is able to manage their time well, they can prevent last-minute rushes and ensure that tasks are completed on schedule. Prioritization. The PM should prioritize tasks based on their importance and deadlines. By focusing on high-priority tasks first, the PM can reduce the stress of having too many things to do at once. Delegation. Delegating tasks to the right team members helps the PM avoid feeling overwhelmed. The PM should trust their team and ensure that everyone is clear on their responsibilities. Setting realistic deadlines. Setting achievable deadlines for the project, and breaking larger tasks into smaller, manageable chunks, can prevent unnecessary stress. Example. Imagine a PM overseeing the launch of a new product. By breaking the project into smaller milestones, e.g., market research, product testing, marketing campaigns, the PM can focus on one step at a time, reducing the stress of trying to accomplish everything at once. This connects to our earlier lessons on resource management and task delegation. Good time management helps the PM avoid stress by keeping the project on track. 2. Staying organized. Staying organized is another key strategy for handling stress. An organized PM can keep track of tasks, deadlines, and resources more easily, reducing the stress that comes with trying to remember everything at once. Project management tools like Asana, Microsoft Project, or Trello help PMs organize tasks, assign responsibilities, and track progress. Clear communication, keeping everyone on the same page is essential. An organized PM ensures that the team has all the information they need to perform their tasks effectively. Example: in a construction project, an organized PM uses a project management tool to track the completion of each phase of the project, from planning and design to building and inspection. This organization helps the PM stay ahead of potential delays and prevent last-minute surprises. This ties into earlier discussions about communication and delegation. An organized approach helps keep the project running smoothly and reduces stress for both the PM and the team. 3. Delegating and trusting the team. Effective delegation is another important tool for handling stress. A PM cannot do everything alone. By delegating tasks to the right people and trusting the team, the PM can reduce their workload and avoid becoming overwhelmed. Empowering the team, delegating tasks also empowers the team, helping them feel trusted and valued. This not only reduces stress for the PM but also increases the team's motivation and engagement. Avoiding micromanagement. While it's important for the PM to stay informed, micromanaging every task can create unnecessary stress. Instead, the PM should provide guidance and let the team do their work. Example: in a software development project, the PM delegates the technical aspects of coding to the developers and focuses on managing the timeline, client communications, and resource allocation. By doing this, the PM avoids becoming overwhelmed with the technical details and allows the team to take ownership of their work. This connects to earlier discussions about team dynamics and delegation. When the PM trusts their team and delegates appropriately, it reduces the overall stress and helps the project stay on track. 4. Taking breaks and managing energy. It's important for the PM to recognize when they are becoming stressed and take steps to recharge. Managing personal energy is just as important as managing the project. Regular breaks, taking short breaks throughout the day, can help the PM stay focused and energized. Even a 5-minute walk or a brief pause can help clear the mind. Self-care. The PM should also prioritize their physical and mental health, whether it's through exercise, meditation, or spending time with family and friends. A healthy PM is more likely to handle stress effectively. Example: if a PM feels overwhelmed by a project's demands, they may step outside for a brief walk to clear their head and reduce stress. This small act of self-care helps them return to work with a clearer mind and renewed energy. This ties into earlier lessons on leadership and time management. A PM who takes care of their well-being is better equipped to manage stress and lead the team effectively. 5. Seeking support and collaboration. When a PM is stressed, seeking support from others can be incredibly helpful. This can involve discussing challenges with team members, other PMs, or mentors. Collaboration. Collaborating with the team or stakeholders allows the PM to share the workload, get advice, and brainstorm solutions together. This can help ease stress by providing new perspectives or ideas. Mentorship and advice. Seeking advice from more experienced PMs or mentors can help the PM navigate difficult situations and reduce the stress of handling everything alone. Example: if a PM is facing a tight deadline, they may reach out to another PM who has experience with similar projects for advice on how to streamline the process or allocate resources more effectively. This links to what we've discussed about teamwork and mentorship. Collaborating with others helps reduce the stress on the PM and leads to better outcomes for the project. To summarize, the ability to handle stress is essential for a successful project manager. PMs can manage stress effectively by time management, prioritizing tasks, delegating responsibilities, and setting realistic deadlines. Staying organized, using tools and clear communication to keep track of tasks and resources. Delegating and trusting the team, empowering the team by delegating tasks and avoiding micromanagement. Taking breaks and managing energy, prioritizing self-care and taking regular breaks to recharge. Seeking support and collaboration, getting advice from others and collaborating with the team to solve problems. The key points we've covered about the project manager's responsibilities, leadership, and essential skills, and tie everything together with a real-world case to help you better understand how these concepts work in practice. Summary of key points covered in this lecture. Let's first go over the main concepts we've discussed so far. These ideas form the foundation of what it takes to be an effective project manager. The PM's roles and responsibilities. Throughout this course, we've discussed the essential roles and responsibilities of a project manager. These include leading the team, acquiring resources, managing the project schedule, and overcoming obstacles. A PM needs to be an effective communicator, facilitator, and problem solver to keep the project on track. Credibility and leadership. We also covered the importance of credibility for a PM. Credibility is built through experience, technical expertise, and consistent ethical behavior. A credible PM can inspire trust and motivate the team, making it easier to gain support from stakeholders and clients. Leadership is essential in guiding the team toward project goals, making decisions, and maintaining a positive environment. The right leadership style, whether directive, participative, or delegative, must be chosen based on the project and team needs. Sensitivity and stress management. Sensitivity is crucial for managing relationships, understanding team members' needs, and resolving conflicts. A sensitive PM can create a positive environment, making the team feel valued and supported. We also discussed how important it is for a PM to manage stress effectively. Projects are often filled with challenges, tight deadlines, and unexpected problems, and the ability to remain calm and focused under pressure is vital for success. Ethics and integrity. Finally, we highlighted the importance of ethics and integrity. A PM must act transparently, fairly, and honestly. This builds trust with the team, clients, and other stakeholders, ensuring the project proceeds smoothly and ethically. Linking these concepts to real-world scenarios. Now that we have reviewed the key points, let's consider how these concepts are applied in real-world project management. A project manager's role is complex, and the skills and qualities we discussed come together in everyday project situations. We'll look at a real-world case of a major project and how the PM demonstrated the leadership skills and attributes we've talked about, including credibility, sensitivity, stress management, and ethical decision-making. Real-world case, the construction of the Burj Khalifa. To make these concepts more concrete, let's look at a real-world example, the construction of the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, which is currently the tallest building in the world. This case provides us with a great example of how the qualities of an effective project manager can be applied to a large and complex project. The role of the project manager in the Burj Khalifa construction. The Burj Khalifa project required the leadership of an experienced PM to ensure its success. Here's how the key attributes we've discussed were essential for the project manager leading this massive construction project. Credibility and leadership. The PM of the Burj Khalifa project had significant experience in managing large-scale construction projects. His credibility was key in gaining the trust of the construction team, stakeholders, and investors. The project was highly ambitious, so the team needed to trust the PM's decisions about design, timelines, and resource allocation. The PM's leadership was essential in keeping everyone aligned with the project's vision and timeline. Sensitivity and team dynamics. The Burj Khalifa project involved thousands of workers from diverse backgrounds. The PM had to be sensitive to the needs of the workers and the cultural differences that existed within the team. This sensitivity helped the PM address any conflicts that arose and ensured that everyone felt valued. For example, when unexpected challenges occurred, the PM listened to the concerns of the workers and adjusted plans to make sure the team stayed motivated and productive. Stress management. With such a high-profile project, there were immense pressures on the PM to deliver the Burj Khalifa on time and within budget. The PM had to manage stress both for himself and for the team. With construction delays, complex designs, and unexpected issues, such as supply chain challenges, the PM remained calm and focused on finding solutions. By delegating effectively and maintaining clear communication with the team, the PM minimized stress and kept the project moving forward. Ethics and integrity. Throughout the Burj Khalifa project, the PM maintained a high level of transparency and fairness. For example, the PM communicated openly with stakeholders about any challenges that were affecting the timeline or costs. This ethical approach built trust with the investors and stakeholders, which was critical for maintaining support throughout the project. The PM also ensured that workers were treated fairly and that safety standards were upheld, which helped maintain the project's reputation. Lessons from the Burj Khalifa case. From the Burj Khalifa case, we can draw several important lessons that highlight the concepts we discussed today. Leadership and credibility. Strong leadership and credibility are essential when managing a large team and complex project. A PM must be experienced, trustworthy, and able to make decisions that guide the project to success. Sensitivity to the team. Understanding the needs and emotions of the team is crucial in keeping morale high and resolving conflicts. Sensitivity helps the PM create a positive work environment and prevent issues from escalating. Stress management. Large projects will always have challenges, but a PM who can manage stress and stay calm under pressure will be more effective at problem solving and decision making. Ethics. Acting with integrity and transparency builds trust with stakeholders and ensures that the project is carried out ethically, benefiting both the project and the people involved. Conclusion. To conclude, we've covered the key responsibilities of a project manager, including leadership, credibility, sensitivity, and stress management. These qualities help the PM guide the project and team through challenges, ensuring the project is successful. Using real-world examples like the Burj Khalifa case, we've seen how these concepts come to life in large, complex projects. As you move forward in your studies and career in project management, it's important to develop and apply these skills. A good PM is not just a task manager but a leader who can inspire, motivate, and make decisions that keep the project on track, all while managing relationships and stress. Welcome to the plenary summary of today's lecture. In this session, we have covered essential concepts that form the foundation of effective project management. In this final slide, we will recap the key takeaways and tie everything together so you can clearly understand the main points of the lecture. This will help reinforce what you've learned and provide a clearer picture of how the concepts we've covered connect to one another. 1. Overview of the PM's responsibilities. To begin, let's review the core responsibilities of a project manager, PM. The PM plays a central role in the success of any project, and their duties span many areas, from planning to execution. Here are the key responsibilities we discussed. Leading the team, the PM is responsible for setting the direction and motivating the team to work towards the project goals. Acquiring resources, a PM must ensure that the necessary resources, such as people, materials, and technology, are available for the project. Managing time and budget, the PM must manage the project schedule and budget to ensure that the project is completed on time and within financial constraints. Overcoming obstacles, throughout the project, the PM will face challenges and obstacles, such as delays, conflicts, or unexpected issues. A PM must be able to address these quickly to keep the project on track. These responsibilities are interrelated, and managing them effectively requires strong leadership, communication, and decision-making skills. The PM is at the center of ensuring the project is delivered successfully, and they must balance these responsibilities carefully. 2. Key qualities of a successful project manager. Next, we discussed the qualities that contribute to the success of a project manager. These qualities help a PM build credibility and ensure effective leadership. The most important qualities we covered include credibility. A PM must have the experience, expertise, and integrity to inspire trust from the team and stakeholders. Leadership style. The PM must adapt their leadership style, whether it's directive, participative, or delegative, depending on the project's needs and the team's dynamics. Sensitivity. Sensitivity involves being aware of and responding to the emotions and concerns of the team, which helps build strong relationships and resolve conflicts. Ability to handle stress. Projects can be stressful, and a PM must be able to manage their own stress and stay calm under pressure to make clear decisions and keep the team motivated. These qualities, when developed, allow the PM to effectively manage the project, the team, and the stakeholders. They ensure that the PM is able to lead confidently, even when the project faces challenges. 3. The importance of ethics and integrity. Ethics and integrity were also key themes in this lecture. A PM's ability to act ethically by being honest, transparent, and fair helps build trust with the team, stakeholders, and clients. Ethical behavior is critical for maintaining long-term relationships and ensuring that the project progresses smoothly. For example, a PM must be transparent about project challenges, whether it's a delay in the schedule or a budget overrun. When the PM communicates openly and honestly, it reduces misunderstandings and helps everyone involved stay aligned with the project's goals. We've also discussed how acting ethically strengthens the PM's leadership and makes it easier to gain support from the team and stakeholders. This connects to the leadership and communication skills we've emphasized throughout the lecture. For real-world application and the Burj Khalifa case. We also looked at a real-world example, the construction of the Burj Khalifa, to illustrate how these concepts play out in practice. This case helped us see how leadership, stress management, credibility, and ethical behavior were all applied in a large, complex project. In the Burj Khalifa case, leadership was shown through the PM's ability to keep the team motivated and focused, despite challenges. Stress management was important, as the PM had to keep a clear head in a high-pressure environment with tight deadlines. Credibility was essential, as the PM had a proven track record of successfully managing large-scale projects, which inspired confidence from the team and stakeholders. Ethical practices ensured that the project was conducted fairly and transparently, building trust with the team and investors. This case emphasizes the importance of the skills and qualities we've discussed and demonstrates how they can be applied to large, real-world projects. 5. Connecting the dots. Now, let's connect everything we've learned. Here's how the various topics fit together. The PM's roles and responsibilities, such as leading the team, acquiring resources, and managing time, are essential for ensuring project success. The key qualities of a PM, including leadership, credibility, and sensitivity, help the PM carry out these responsibilities effectively. Managing stress and maintaining ethical behavior are important factors that ensure the PM stays focused, maintains trust, and leads the team to success, even in difficult situations. All of these factors are interconnected. For example, a PM's ability to manage stress is directly linked to their leadership and communication skills. A credible PM is more likely to handle stressful situations with calm and clarity, and their ethical behavior helps ensure that the team remains motivated and aligned with the project's goals. As we move forward in the course, we will delve deeper into how to apply these skills and qualities in specific project management contexts. You will learn about tools and techniques that PMs use to manage risks, resources, and timelines, and we'll explore case studies that highlight best practices in project management. 6. Conclusion. To conclude, today's lecture has given you an overview of the key skills and responsibilities that make up the role of a successful project manager. We've discussed how a PM must lead the team, manage resources, handle stress, and act ethically to ensure the project's success. We've also examined how these qualities are applied in real-world scenarios, such as the Burj Khalifa project. As you continue your studies and career in project management, remember that the ability to lead effectively, manage stress, and maintain strong ethics is key to your success. The skills you develop in these areas will help you navigate the challenges that come with managing projects of all sizes and complexity. In future lectures, we will explore more specific topics in project management, such as risk management, cost control, and project evaluation. We will also discuss the importance of stakeholder management and communication, which are critical for any project manager. These topics will build upon the concepts we've covered today, helping you develop the tools and strategies to succeed as a project manager.